that are pretty outlandish, but I can back them up. Boom. End of story. There is no other crypto out there, so don't get it twisted. If you don't understand where you're parking your money, you're gonna pay the consequences for that, and that's just how the cookie crumbles. Boom. We're obliterating everybody, literally. There is nobody else that comes close to what Hex has done. Boom. Oh, it's about to get funky. Funkier than you could have ever imagined. You know, Richard Hart is a boss. Hex is literally the best thing on the planet. It's simple mathematics. Right? The reality is that I want to be rich as fuck. There's only one way to be rich as fuck. That's by sitting on your ass the longest. Yep. That's it. Yep. That's the secret. The guy well told you. Richard done told you. I done told you. Kareem done told you. Maddie done told you. Everybody done told you. Everybody done told you. Shit, motherfuckers still acting like they don't know. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
100% safe. There's plenty of games left.
Valiant done told you. Yo, everybody said it. Man, hey, you know what it is, man? Everybody done told you. Y'all's deep. Everybody. My God. Ex-Asians, bro. Everybody. Australians, man. Everybody gets me. Yo, when is it told you? Dollar told you. Everybody done told you. It's crazy. Yo, what up, everybody? Happy Sunday for those of you that are still in Sunday, unless you're somewhere else where I don't know it's Monday. But what up to everybody? What's good, homie? How you doing, man?
What's the deal?
Got my man J.O. on. Oh, shit. Hold on, man.
That's probably me, too.
Me back. You serious? Damn.
Yeah.
Hold on. Oh, shit. Hold
probably
on.
Me. All right.
Yeah, yo. Sorry about that, guys. So yeah, it's Sunday. There's a lot going on just in the world in general. We got a lot going on in our space, specifically our ecosystem. There's a lot to talk about. I don't want to make this too long, so we're gonna get right to it. As you guys know, yesterday we announced something. Well, not yesterday, Friday. I forget it's Sunday. We announced something pretty major, right, for what's going on within the community for one of those things that's being built out there, right? And just before we can talk about that, because there's certain things that I just didn't say that I want to say now that I should have said then, but we didn't want to drag out the whole thing. So I'll just harp on it now. Just talk about it a little bit. And before we get into it, understand that what I'm about to talk about is a Regulation D 506C private product. So it is for accredited investors only. If you're interested, you can see the link in the description and do your due diligence that way. And that's how that's going to work. So what the hell does all that mean? Because people have to understand one very important thing, because I got very, very annoyed today when I saw this stupidity on Twitter. And it's Twitter, it's okay. But as I always like to say, if you side with ignorance, I gotta shit on you, because there is no excuse for it. It is 2020 fucking 2. The internet exists. Use the motherfucker. Go to a damn library. Ask a fucking question. Just use your brain for 2 seconds and don't say ignorant shit. So let me explain how this works, because this is really meant to pump our backs. This is literally nothing else. So how this works is that you buy Hex in paper form, right? You invest money into this unit, into this investment trust vehicle, and what happens is that you get a representation of Hex in fiat form. This is not for Hexicans to put money into. This is strictly for persons that have no interest in self-custodying their own crypto. Period. This is not for you guys. This is for you guys to share with those around you that you know would love to put money in Hex, but just can't get around the self-custody aspect of this situation. Very important that people understand that that's the point of this vehicle. This is not for Hexicans to put money into. Y'all already got Hex. That would be kind of dumb unless you just wanted to put money in the fiat side to experience Hex-like returns. That would be it. So that's number one. Number two, if you don't know the process for a security to become public, maybe you should ask. Because guess what? This is just a replication of something that already exists. And all that's going to happen is that every single time somebody puts $1, I already said at the beginning, Crypto Goose, what you got to do. You got to go to the website, description's in the link. The link is in the description below. You got to be an accredited investor. It's just not for fun reading. So nobody gets a prospectus just because they want to see it. In fact, Hexingers don't need to see it. I don't even understand why anybody in Hex would want to see it. You already own it. I don't like the logic. Where is it? Understand that this is just Hex in fiat form. Nobody in this community needs to read this prospectus unless you just don't know how Hex works. So unless you're just bored, I mean, it's not for you. I want to make that clear. Hex Investment Trust is not for Hexicans to put money into unless they want fiat exposure to Hex. That is all. It's very important people understand that, because I don't want to see any more ignorant commentary, because I'm just going to fucking roast you. And you know I don't give a fuck. So don't try me. Public service announcement. This is me being very nice. So respect yourself. Show yourself some damn respect. Don't be an ignoramus. Google some shit. Ask a question. I'm here to help. Very simply. If you don't like it, then just shut the fuck up, because it's going to happen anyway. Ain't nothing you can do. Because guess what? Somebody's going to do it. And you're lucky as me. Simple as that. Because when this shit is trading at $10 or 20 or whatever the hell is going to be trading at, because guess what? The world wants crypto exposure. I don't know if people understand that or not. What they can't do is get it because of the legal implications behind that action. So it's very important that you guys just stop talking about shit you don't know, so you don't look stupid and let everybody know that you are stupid, because it's not a good look. Imagine being the fool calling Hex a security. Imagine. I mean, it's the same thing. You're talking about shit you don't know. So you should research it so you can understand how things work. There's nothing wrong with not knowing, but there's something wrong with talking like you do when you don't. And that's something I have a major problem with. And a lot of people do that shit. And I don't know if this is something that's just been taking hold of the community lately or not, but y'all motherfuckers just really need to stop that shit, because it's not a good look. We're looking like everybody else out there. I don't understand how we want to be the best community, but yet act like a bunch of fucking retards. Don't get it. It doesn't work. So, you do yourself a favor. And if you want to look good, if you want to be good, you want to be number one, you act like number one. It's simple. You don't stand on the internet and tell motherfuckers how to spend their money. I mean, I don't know where all these communists came from, but I'm gonna tell you motherfuckers what, y'all not sticking around here for a long time. Don't think I don't got a list, because I sure as fuck do. Yeah. It's just unconscionable. It's disgusting. Mind your damn business. If you're an adult, mind your damn business. Don't worry about how other adults are spending their damn money. If you don't like it, shut the fuck up. Pretty simple. I mean, I don't know what kind of world these people come from where they think they can just tell others what to do with their money, but you can't. It's just not how it works. You know, if somebody wants to sell their hex for hedron like a dumb fuck, hey man, maybe they think that's a good trade. Not your business. Literally not your business. Make your comment, keep it fucking moving. There's more shit going on that we need to worry about outside of what other motherfuckers are doing with their money. Seriously, grow the fuck up. Whoever you are doing that shit, just grow the fuck up. And if the shoe fits, wear it. Please. Snug and tight. Commies ain't gonna stick around for long. So y'all keep it up. We watching and we taking notes. And that's not a threat. That's just a fact. Because the world is changing, in case you haven't noticed. And we are taking over. So it's not a promise. It's what's gonna happen. So if you want to keep espousing that kind of verbiage, letting people know who you are, you go on ahead and do that. You go on ahead and do that. Because, hey, we got nothing else to do. I don't know if you noticed what the last 2 years were like, but we got nothing else to do. So, you know, take it as you may, but understand what's being said. Keep it up. People want to spend their money, mind your damn business. That damn simple. Tired of seeing the commentary on what other people are doing with their money. It's disgusting. If you don't like it, I get it. I'm not a fan either. I'm not a fan either. Did you hear me? I am not a fan either. But guess what? Ain't my damn business. Ain't my damn money. So guess what I do? Tell you this shit. Because that's the right thing to do. Have some fucking integrity. Stop being a whiny little commie bitch. It's disgusting. And it's not tolerated. Zero tolerance on commie shit here. That's how this is working. Simply. So it's something I really had to get out because it's really been on my mind for the last couple weeks. You know, I understand. Oh, we're on a dip. Why are you spending the hex? Da 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 da. You actually don't fucking know. Do you guys realize that? You don't actually know what people are getting this money from. You're just assuming because they're Hexicans. That's exactly what they did. But you don't really fucking know, do you? So shut the fuck up. Mind your damn business. If you want to be number one, you act like number one. You don't cry like a little commie bitch. That's a fact. And that's a whole lot of what's going on around here lately. And I've been very quiet on the topic, but you know what? Done. I'm tired of seeing it. Shut the fuck up. If you got a problem with somebody else spends their money, that's your own fucking problem. It ain't nobody else's. And that's the last. We should all be talking about this. Because I don't know why the fuck people got into crypto, but I know it wasn't to not get fucking paid. So shut the fuck up. Go be a commie elsewhere and have a nice day. Now, this is the value that I add to the community. Right? And this is something we're going to continue to talk about right here, right now. Because people have to understand. Right? It's so easy to just sit back and say nothing. But that's wrong. That's the wrong thing to do. You know why? Because then people think it's okay, and it's not. And that's why I'm finally saying something. I'm tired of seeing it. Shut up. If that's how somebody wants to promote Hex, guess what? Let them do it. I mean, I don't see you doing anything except talking shit on Twitter or Telegram or whatever. Point is, I don't see you doing shit. 9 out of 10 times is the motherfuckers that ain't doing shit that got shit to say. So again, if the shoe fits, wear it. Now, for those of you that actually provide value, such as myself, such as everyone else's streams, joins the chats, goes on telegrams and helps out the noobs to figure it out, I salute all of you because you're the reason we are where we are today. I mean, it's a laughing matter to be at an 80% dip after a 10,000x and people are losing their minds. It's hilarious. Hilarious. It's like people don't understand what the game is. You know, I mean, Richard didn't just buy Bitcoin last year and make heck this year, right? Like he's had Bitcoin since 2011. Right? Like he didn't just get Bitcoin, right? Like he's had it for a fucking decade plus. So when that man goes out and buys dumb shit to flex and promote Hex, understand that that's what's happening. And guess what? You don't get to say a fucking thing about it because he sat on that shit. Right? So these are these things that we have to understand. How do we add value uniquely within this ecosystem? Because we all do, whether we want to realize it or not. If you're in this chat right now, you're typing in the comment section. Somebody's going to see this in the future and see what you typed. That's going to impact them some way, somehow. Everything I'm saying is going to impact somebody some way, somehow. You guys got to realize this. You think your actions don't matter just because you're online. Guess what? People are always watching. You think I don't know lawyers hear me cursing these, dropping these fuck bombs all day, left and right? Hell yeah. You think I give a fuck? No. You know why? Because that's me. Now, when I need to be cordial and all that pretty boy stuff, I do it. This is me time. This is how I express myself. This is how I get my message across. This is how I add my value. Right? Because everybody does their thing. Now, we're not going to support people that don't add value and detract value, such as those that complain, whine, and do nothing to support the ecosystem. We're not going to support you in any way whatsoever. That's what's coming. Because it's high time that people just mind their business, respect their pockets, and add value and nothing else. I don't understand where all this getting personal and all this shit came from. I don't get it. This is not some company. Nobody dictates what anybody else does with anything. There's no budgets here. So if somebody wants to drop fucking 600 G's on some marketing campaign, well, that's their fucking business. And that's the value that they're adding to the ecosystem. So salute to them for getting Hex out there some way, somehow. You don't get to say something if you're not doing anything. That's the point of everything I'm trying to say, because there's a whole lot of that going on. And that's a problem, because guess what? The public sees that. They see that as infighting. They don't see that as a community that's cohesive and getting shit done. I hope people understand that, because the verbal lashing is sometimes necessary to get people's fucking heads in order. And I'm good at that shit. That's what I've done. That's what I've spent my whole adult life doing, putting my foot in adults' asses because they ain't shit. And guess what? We got a lot of them motherfuckers sitting in here. And that's what I'm talking about. Now, if the shoe fits, yo, be sure to strap that motherfucker on tight. Because this is not emotional. This is not personal. This is factual. Understand what's going on. Understand that this is not about you. This is about we. I mean, it's hilarious that the freaking same clowns that try to preach communism are the same clowns trying to tell what other motherfuckers need to do with their money when they're not adding any value in any which fucking way. I mean, isn't it hilarious? It should be, because I'm laughing my ass off every time I see this shit. And I mean, today was just one of those days where I saw something, I don't know what the hell it was, but it just made me flip. What's up, homie?
You.
What's good, bro? How you been, man?
What's up?
Let's
What's up?
see. Oh, hey, J.O., long time no speak, sir.
I'm here, man. I'm around.
All right. Yeah, you gentlemen are catching me on the return from the cross-continental mission of Thothschild. I hit Northern California, and then I hit the last day of the HEX conference, and now you gentlemen find me in the Oklahoma City area right now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you for the super chat, Black Square, and thank you, Alan, as well. Uh, yeah, no promises in this community, just products. I don't know how people need to digest everything everyone else does with their money as if it was theirs. Shut the fuck up and stake. Thank you for the outstanding comment, sir, and the super chat. And my boy Balaji coming through with the love. I hope you're doing well, bro. We need to catch up. It's been a minute. And shout out to everybody in the chat. I had to get this out, guys, because I'm tired of seeing it. I don't know what the hell happened. Just because the price is dipping doesn't mean you get to tell others what to do with their hex. End the fucking discussion on that, Brent. I don't give a fuck if they're buying Bitcoin. You shut the fuck up and laugh. That's it. Not your problem. I don't know where the fuck is going on. Like, what's wrong with you people, man? Like, wake up. We ain't at that party. That shit is over, man. Where the ETH go is over, yo. Where the 8% go, that shit is over, yo. Shut the fuck up with that commie shit. That ass is done. You're getting shitted on publicly from now on. I'm done with it. Because it's hyperbolically stupid. We ain't coming to crypto for none of that. Don't forget it. Fucking clowns, bro. Wow. Incredible.
Damn, what I step in, man, what I miss.
Yo, I'm just tired of seeing people telling other motherfuckers what to do with their money online, bro. I'm just tired of it. Just tired.
Yeah.
You know, it's just too long of that shit already, bro. Like, get the
We're
fuck out of here,
supposed to be we're supposed to be in this thing, right? Because we're all about sovereignty and autonomy,
Yeah,
right?
we're
And
not.
That's
freedom.
what I thought.
We're not. You know, fact of the matter is that there's a sector of us that are not, and they have to be pulled out like weeds. Period.
Yeah.
It's a fact
Yeah.
of life. It's a
Yeah,
fact
them
of
and
life.
all the liquid jelly hands and all them that ain't living it, just talking it, they can just go bye-bye.
Yeah, bro. We don't got time for this. You know, as a community, we got things to do and things to build and things to overcome, obstacles to tackle. We don't got time for childish shit.
Well,
You
hey,
know,
Wales, man, I think that's what it is. A lot of folks ain't thought about the implication of the maneuver, right? Because we're doing nothing less than setting a precedent for the new world that we wish to see for our sons and daughters. Nothing less.
period.
Nothing less. So if you're just up in this to just get a little piece of something or look cool, fuck off.
And if you don't worry. We're going to get you off. And not in that way either. No
Millions.
homo pause.
No homo pause.
Get it right. Get it right. Because again, this isn't any shit talking. This is straight facts. I'm not sharing my opinion. I'm telling you what it is and what it's going to
You're
be.
right to say it. You're right to
Because
say
guess
it.
what?
Man.
Guess what? For the last 2 years, we saw exactly who was doing what. Nobody was doing a motherfucking thing. So guess what? Now, those of us that are responsible adults got to step in and put our dick in people's mouths because guess what? Nobody else got the fucking balls to do it. Yeah, and it sounds vulgar, but guess what? I think when you're talking about combating evil, vulgarity is the least of your fucking concerns.
That's
And
right.
a discussion.
Hell yeah.
Fucking clowns around this motherfucker. You know, and again, I'm not talking about those of you that don't stream. I'm talking about strictly those of you that complain and add no value. If you're on Twitter talking shit, talking about how great Hex is, I salute you because at least you're adding value to the ecosystem. That's what it's about, folks. I mean, how dare you want to get rich off somebody else's back? Disgusting. Pump your fucking bags. I'm doing it. I see plenty of people doing it. I don't understand what you're complaining for. And shout out to Legion VC because they were here from day one. 90% of those guys, if not all of them, as far as I'm concerned, been here since day one.
Fucking right. Big up Motley. Big up Wendy's.
Big up all those guys. There's too many of them.
Yeah.
Literally a legion. There's a
They're
lot of them.
gonna have their own. They're gonna have their own soccer team soon. They're gonna field a starting 11.
Guys are gonna do big things. I mean, I don't know about you, but I buy shit off hexmerch.com all the fucking time. I mean, what Hexagon doesn't? It's like you got to. And salute whoever again is building for the community because a lot of people just want to wear Hex shit. You know, they don't care. You know, they just want to wear Hex shit, and somebody has to put the fucking store up. And that's all it boils down to. Like, why are you mad, bro? Like, why didn't you just put the store up?
True
You
that.
know, shut the fuck up and put the fucking store up, bro.
Yep.
Right.
Like, this is the problem I have. Don't get mad, bitch. Put in some work. Like, what is going on? I don't understand. Like, Richard tells you what the fuck you gotta do, but yeah, you do the complete opposite. Hilarious. And yeah, you profess to be a follower. You're a fucking leech, my man. You're a motherfucking leech. You ain't adding value. Oh my God, this guy. Look at this guy. How dare you? How dare you spend those 20 pounds? How dare you? How dare you give Google 6 pounds?
Nah, for real.
YouTube, whatever. Like, come on, man. Yeah, like, you know, this shit is just dumb, bro. I'm done with it. I'm tired. Like, where we going? We're not going nowhere with this fucking attitude. Never. We're gonna stay down here at 10 fucking cents. Nobody wants to be a part of this shit. You got people falling on Twitter left or right. Engagement is down on Twitter. Like, yo, y'all motherfuckers are really dumb. You're causing a mass scattering and you don't even realize it. Like, why I gotta spell everything out? Why? So that motherfuckers can be more mad because, oh, this motherfucker always gotta be right. Yeah, bitch, well, why don't you stop doing dumb shit? Or maybe I don't gotta say nothing. How about that? Had to channel my inner Paul Mooney on that one. Fucking dumb. Yo, it's just killing me, bro. It's killing me, man. It's like, it's the like, yo, you really think people are stupid? Like, yo, we watching you, bro. Like, motherfuckers is online. What are you thinking? like, yo, people are out here putting in work and you just complaining. Like, add value or shut up. It's that simple. You know, like, damn, bro. What the hell? I mean, and all these OGs, yo, that are not even retired, but they just say it. Come on. Are we kidding? Like, yeah, come on. Like, here we go. Thank you, Hexagon OG. Literally. How many retired OGs do we have in this community that could literally go off into the sunset that are still here working for the community to pump our backs?
That is a good point, man. The retired Hexagon is the busiest motherfucker I know.
Exactly.
Because that person is imbued by purpose, principle, and passion. Desire. They don't have to be out here. They don't have to be out here.
I mean, desire, bro. Because they don't gotta be. It's exactly right. And that's why I call it desire. Because I don't gotta be streaming. You think I gotta be I don't gotta do no Hex investment. I could have done nothing. I'm still working, motherfuckers. I'm still a wage slave. Like, what's wrong with these people? Like, yo, motherfucker, like, this is how you know who's a Hexagon and who's not. Period. Yep. Watch their actions. Talking is cheap, motherfucker. Put in some work. Act like DMX exists. You heard the fucking verbs, bro? Like, what's going on? Thank you for the super chat, Monkey. Take relief that it's only a tiny but loud minority talking nonsense. I guess a few dozen or so dummies out of thousands of us who think right. And yeah, you're right. It's not that many. But the problem is the perception, the exterior point of view. Because guess what? The motherfuckers with the bullhorns are the ones that end up running shit. Look around, bro. If the last 2 years ain't taught you that shit, I don't even know what to say. Like, again, this is how I add my value. I gotta say something because tacit approval is unforgivable. And this is what I'm seeing all over the place. Like everybody that sees this behavior should be shitting on it on the spot. It's not anybody's business what anybody else does with their motherfucking money. Shut the fuck up. Period. Like, it's that fucking simple, man. You know, and that's the whole point. How is it that we get to this point in time where some small minority dictates what's going on or what's valid in this community? I don't think so. So I'm gonna have to remind everybody what the fuck is actually going on here, because everybody clearly forgot, and that's okay. I guess I got lazy or something, or unmotivated or whatever. You know, like, nah, no. If you want to be number one, you gotta act like it. I'm sorry. It doesn't just come to you because you say it. Oh, that's cute. But no, you gotta actually back that shit up with some integrity, some action.
Yep. Everybody's entitled, man. It's like you got to have some skin in the game. You got to sweat. You got to bleed. You got to cry the tears a little bit. Otherwise, you're just hopping on the train for the ride, man. You're trying to feel the shine and the glory without having really done anything. And it is interesting that Richard started this trend of the sacrifice. I mean, look how many Johnny come latelys are hopping on the sacrificial,
Sure are. A
tip.
lot of them.
What's it mean? Think about the definition of the word, my friends. What does it actually mean when you sacrifice? People don't think about it, it seems.
Nah.
They taking it as they're gonna make some money.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean,
That's
right.
unfortunate.
You're absolutely right.
That's unfortunate.
And look, you know, we all know what we know, right? But we got to understand why he called it a sacrifice. I mean, imagine being invested in these protocols that just don't work, that are ghost chains. Like, I just don't get it.
Well, I got one for you, right? I got a thought experiment for you. How many people still be smiling if it was announced that you did, in fact, sacrifice for freedom of movement? Seriously. Like,
I mean, I do it every day. Every time I open my motherfucking mouth, that's what I'm doing. Every time I open my mouth and I say, hey, that bullshit is wrong, I'm sacrificing for everybody's motherfucking basic human rights.
That ass. I agree 110%.
Especially in this day and age.
Hell yeah. Especially, yo. So when I went to meet up with Corey and fucking Hodl Dog, I think it was last Friday, not the one that just passed, but the one before.
Yeah, I saw that.
We went to some spot, and of course, these dicks still want to ask for vax passports. And yo, I dead ass told this shit, hey, you know that shit illegal, right? Bitch had the nerve to tell me I'm just doing my job. Well, get your boss out here so I can let his ass know too. And get both you motherfuckers under the jail. Think I give a fuck? I gave her all kinds of statues. Bitch, I don't know who you think you talking to, but this ain't the one. Period. Like, yo, people, oh, I'm just doing my job. Okay, well, guess what? Let's see how far that takes you into the future. Because that's where we're at right now. You on mute, bro.
Man, that's just so for real, because you know, what guard at a concentration camp wasn't just doing his job?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
One motherfucker that's an order follower and a statist and a foot soldier for evil wasn't just doing his job. When you were standing in front of Anubis and he's got the scales and he's got a feather on the one and your heart on another, is your answer going to be, I did it because I was told to? That won't fly.
Sure. The crazy thing is they was told to tell you that too. It's only my job, right? Like they was told to tell you that to make 100%. Their job easier. 100%.
You know, like that. What the fuck power do they got, bro? Look, when I ride the Metro North, I always get harassed about the mask, and I tell them, yo, you do what you got to do, and they just walk the fuck away because they don't got nothing to do. Period.
Yeah, they can't do nothing.
They can't do nothing.
Yeah, but most people don't know that. They don't know. Yeah. Most people don't know that.
They see it when I show them. That's my flex.
See, there you go. That's that influence right
flex.
there.
Yeah. Fuck out of here.
That's the sacrifice.
Thanks for the super chat. I appreciate it, bro. The weak are loud because they need the help. They need others to help feel invalidated. Yeah,
bam.
They need it.
Yeah, that F you money.
Because I sure as hell don't give a fuck. So that's what it is. Clearly, you know what I mean. So. I mean, it's just crazy, bro. Like, we got so much to do. You know, you got people out here really putting in work, really adding their value however they can. You got, I mean, you saw the Hex conference, bro. You got people putting up photography websites. Like, we didn't have that shit the first time. Would have been nice, right?
Yeah.
Everybody got pictures scattered all over the place. But now you got a central place. Boom. Community done.
Takes
Simple.
time.
But again, it's just, if you want to see it, do it. Done.
Yeah.
You know, like, that's what it's about. Like, this is how we add the value. It ain't about complaining to others. This is not what crypto's about. Period. That ain't crypto. You in the wrong place. You need to go to fucking XRP or some other fucking shit coin for that. This ain't the team, homie. This ain't the team. It's not, bro. It's just not. You know, and motherfuckers, yeah. And
I'm sorry, the
remind
cream
their
is
ass.
starting to rise to the top. You know, the separation is occurring in real time. The cream is rising.
Real time. 100%. 100%. So again, right, to talk about that trust vehicle, it is not for hexagons. It's not for you. It's for your homies that got money and can lock it up for hopefully not a long period of time. And that's it. It ain't for you. You got crypto. You don't need this shit. So stop asking questions. That ain't for you. If somebody you know is interested, HEX.INVESTMENTTRUST.com. The link is in the description. Like, that's all I can do for you, because again, I can't just give you the prospectus. It has to be a process. This is a process. Has to be done correctly, so that when we do try to go public, everything is done in the proper way, and there are no hiccups, and we just balling. Like, understand, I'm taking care of this shit. Don't ask no questions you don't need answers to. Just do as you're told. Like, don't make this shit more complicated than it needs to be, because everything you need is being given to you. That's it. You know, it's literally like Hex. It's all you need to know. And whatever I can't talk about, I'm not talking about it for a reason. So don't ask. Think. I mean, I can't continue to spell shit out for you now because I'm too deep in the game. So I'm sorry, but you just gotta think. Or just trust whatever the fuck I'm doing. But whatever, that's your problem, because I'm gonna do it anyway. So whatever.
Well, the assumptions, right, are sometimes quite fatuous. I mean, like, let's look at some assumptions. Wales is a multi-billionaire, right? You know, these guys are doing this because they have some manipulative agenda. And oh my God, like, I must be giving 20, 30, 40 hours a week of my life to this thing and to this community, because I get some secret, like, Richard Hart stamps me a check, you know, every week type shit. Like, people, you've got to look a little closer, my friends.
Oh man, some people are just
stupid. It's a lot of infiltrating too in the community.
Oh yeah,
you know, it's
course.
growing.
Don't even get me started.
Yeah,
now you're on my feed.
So I sit back and I just, you know, watch from afar and just kind of like, I just know my lane and know my place. You know, most
that's the whole point, bro. But yeah, that's the whole point, right? Like, you know what you do, and you know that when your turn is up, your turn to bat, and that's it.
I'm waiting for post chain, bro. I'm gonna get crazy when post chain come out. I already have my game plan and everything, and it's gonna be so easy. I feel it. You know, I just feel it's gonna be easy to onboard people. Bro, it's gonna be easy to just explain it to them now. I swear.
Well, of course, bro. I mean, look at all the retards we got in the community now. Bro, it's just that. You know, it ain't rocket science. Like,
no, really, you're absolutely right. They couldn't understand Hex, but for post chain, like Richard said, they understand that shit. Like, that didn't go over their head whatsoever. And it was simple. It was simple because it was all they saw was gamble. I can trade. I can. Oh yeah. I can snap. But anything outside of that, it wasn't trying to.
Degenerate. Look, when post chain launches, bro, I'm gonna tell you what. When that shit launches, we gonna see all these people get wrecked. Why? Because they think they're gonna be some free fucking no fee paying traders. That's what they gonna think they're gonna be. So they're gonna be out here trying to take these risks that they shouldn't be taking because they ain't reading no code. So yeah.
Hey, can I comment on what J.O. said real quick? Because it's something, like, I consider myself to be one of the sentinels in the community, a bit of a bloodhound ethos, right? And I give you some backstory. When I used to be running and gunning and hustling, I had a 100% success rate picking out, like, for example, undercovers, because I could just smell it. I could smell that shit a mile away. And that's always been kind of one of my gifts or skills or talents in my whole life. So now, as an older man with some wisdom and discipline, I've kind of brought that into this community. And when something don't vibrate right or smell right, I've said something about it. Now, you know, starting around this time last year and through the summer, certain groups of people, I would mention certain things too, along the lines of, you know, if this is the life-changing tool and the world-changing asset that I know it is, I believe it to be, wouldn't it follow that master psychologists and masters of game theory would not see, okay, Richard Hart, Hex, Hexicans, the implications of the pulse chain network fork and all of this? And a lot of times people who call themselves Hexicans would say, Thorchild, you're fucking crazy, man. You're paranoid and crazy. And I look and I, you know, sometimes I apply force, sometimes I lay back and let things play out. But one thing I can tell you is I was 100% motherfucking correct, okay, in those assertions. And any fucking buddy who tried to make fun of me, laugh at me, cast me aside, marginalize my ass, guess what? Guess what? I got my eye on you, motherfucker. The reason that you were trying to throw me and mine off the scent or off the trail is because maybe you're either dumb or maybe you're a part of the goddamn problem, dude.
Like, right? It's kind of funny how people never point the finger at themselves when they sometimes are the problem. I mean, look, when I'm off the rails, bro, I try to bring myself back in line. You know what I'm saying? And nah, Ross, unfortunately, RH did not hire me to do anything. So
Wait, what?
yeah.
Wait, I'm expecting a check this week.
Yeah, you're not gonna get it, bro.
Ah.
Yeah, if I could, I would fork myself. Just let that motherfucker do all the work.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get dupes.
TV all day, huh?
You're gonna get dupes of all of us.
Oh man, and yes, I claim my hedron to whoever asked that earlier.
Be right back, y'all.
Yeah, go ahead. Don't see why you wouldn't. But yeah, I mean, look, there's a lot that goes on in hedron that, you know, the average crypto person just isn't gonna understand, because they don't. You know, you got to understand finance to understand a lot of the things you're gonna be able to do with hedron, because otherwise somebody's just always gonna have to repeat it to you until you just like figure it out and shit. But you know, it's like a credit tool. You know, it's a collateral. It allows you to collateralize your hex. I mean, I've said this before and I'll say it again. If you play your cards right, you'll never have to sell a hex. That's what a hedron gives you the ability to do.
Well, so, you know, Alex and those guys, they named it great because it really is the 3D realization of things that could be done with stakes, right? Because the OGs, the pre-day one OGs said these are the conversations that we would have. Wouldn't it be cool if I could gift my stake, transfer my stake, sell my stake, trade on my stake, leverage my stake, take a loan against my stake?
We talked about this shit last year, bro. This was a topic last year. Right. This is not even a topic anymore. That's why it just came out.
Correct.
It's not even a topic. It's just
the hexagon, right? Two-dimensional thing is a hexagon. A polyhedron now. What's a polyhedron, right? It's got depth. You could do things with that.
Luminous.
It's perfect.
So,
and big up on Alex. Big up Blue Bomb, big up Gafar Ellis, you know, the admins and mods in that community there. Those guys put in hard work. And as far as I'm concerned, they're ethical, decent individuals. And I love it.
They did the things the right way, bro. I mean, they just released the product as it's supposed to be. I mean, they just did what Richard did. You know, nothing else to say. Whoever got a problem with that needs to shut the fuck up. I mean, I don't even know what else to say.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? Here's another thing. You probably already know this, but guys, Firebun wrote the fucking code to do most of what Hedron's doing. Okay, that was confirmed for me by Mr. Feeder himself, David Feeder. Firebun wrote that shit to do things with stakes. but it's just on the blockchain. It's the trigger ain't pulled on it. It's not operational. And now we have Hedron. So any purist, okay, any hex purist that's shitting all over Hedron, man, you better look a little closer and study some history or something.
Talk about getting left behind, huh? That's all I can think of, bro. I mean, I just laugh. It's comical. It's comical. What are you gonna do? You know? Hey, some people get lucky, bro. That's all. And again, it's simply the lack of wanting to understand. You know, the ignorance just will not be tolerated.
Resistance.
That's right. Hedron only rewards the staker class. That is correct. Yep. That's right. So if you're new to Hex, make sure you go to hex.com or hex.com/tech specs to make sure you can figure out the differences, right, between two premier assets, one being the newest premier asset, which is going to allow you to benefit from long-term capital appreciations, right? Especially if you stake the coin, right? Because the whole point of Hex is to earn yield. And as we all know, it's impossible to find yield in the fiat legacy world, in the fiat legacy finance world. So that means you got to come over to crypto. Even if you want a meager 5%, you got to come to the promise coin space, not even crypto, because crypto does better than that.
Well, you mean you ain't geeking off your 0.3% return at the bank on your CD, man?
No, sir, I'm not.
Motherfuckers be doing backflips over that shit.
Yeah, that's funny, bro.
It'd be like, bitch, I made 40% last year. Hi.
Yeah, that's funny, bro.
Bitch.
But yeah, nah, man. Not a lot of yield out there to be had. So the easiest way to attain double-digit yield is by buying Hex, staking it for at least 1 year. Right? I mean, that's the easiest way to attain at least 11, 12% yield on your money. So, and I mean, this is the kicker, really, because in order to earn returns by just having money placed somewhere else, typically requires you to give your money to somebody else. In this instance, you're literally just putting the money in a contract that you are engaging. It's nobody else's contract. It's literally yours and yours alone. So when you decide to end that is up to you, you know, and that's why it's important to understand the dynamics of the system and how it works and all that good stuff, because could go a long way, man. You know what I mean? It could go a long way. Like when I found Hex, man, it was just like, wow, I couldn't believe it. I mean, it ultimately pushed me out to the point to stream. You know, it was crazy. Right. Because this product is just so groundbreaking, bro. I mean, it's wild, you know, to have something like Hex exist where you can literally determine what you do with it. I mean, it's unfounded. You know, people don't really, it's hard for people to really accept that. I mean, for there to be any uncertainty around Hex is kind of crazy because it's done. You know what I mean? Like,
well, what do people say? You hate the thing you don't know about. You hate the thing you can conceptualize, conceive. Right. It's the enemy. It's foreign, right? So it's dangerous. That we're operating with a different set of logical tools here, man. The people who repudiate Hex are not capable of understanding it in their current iteration. They'd actually, I dare say, they would have to change some soul level things, and that's heavy, isn't it? They would have to change some principal soul level things.
But not, you know what I think it is also. I think Richard rubs some of them wrong, and they get emotional about
it. Like what Will just said about swearing. That's like what Will just said about swearing, man. You know?
Yeah, but that's what I had. Right. I had a guy attack me on Twitter about him. I guess, you know, swearing about, or him saying something about black people, and I'm like, okay, like he didn't say nothing that was wrong. He said the truth, and that was it. You in your feelings, and it was more or less because you missed out. Like that's just what it was.
Like, you know? I'll be laughing at that. Like, why you mad the man said the truth, bro?
Yeah, that's all it was. It was like I didn't feel offensive about it, and I'm probably one of the blackest people, quote unquote. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm from Brooklyn, I'm from Bed-Stuy. Like you're not getting
Right.
no. I'm from the hood, so it's different. You know, so I just sit back and just kind of look at people and how they move. Like, where you from? Texas? You're not from the hood. I'm just saying, like, it's no disrespect from anybody from Texas. I love Texas, you know.
No, well,
but
shout out
it's
to
not the same.
H-Town, Dallas, and Fort Worth, because I fuck with a
Yeah,
lot
it's
of
not the
cats out
same.
there that listen to this.
Listen, I know the hoods in Texas,
but we ain't talking about them parts of Texas.
Nah, we ain't talking about those parts because I know people don't.
Yo, we talking
people
about
that's
like
in
the
crypto,
flat plains.
they not from those. They're not from
Hey,
those
boy,
areas.
be careful. I'm in Oklahoma right now, motherfuckers. I'm like,
Oklahoma's rough, bro. So you better move.
Oklahoma's rough, yeah.
I need some smoke from out there, man. I know they got some
well,
fire.
wait, check it. You know where I am right now? I'm about to go into this laboratory of one of the top cannabis farmers in the Midwest right this moment. So
Oh wow.
I'm gonna go in there and get my head right and grab you guys some goodies, okay? And I'll be back,
I'll be right back.
in a little bit. For real, I'm being for real right now. I'm not joking.
Yeah.
Oh no, I believe you. I'm just laughing. I'm talking about I'll be right back.
Yeah. When I say right, that's kind of an open-ended thing.
Right.
Hey, Jo, though,
right
can I
back.
please say thank you to you for the truth that you just spoke, and some people need to hear it. Let me tell you something, my friend. As a young cracker ass backpacker who played jazz guitar and loved hip hop, boy, did I want to be black when I was younger. You know what I mean, man? Like, you talk about riding. You talk about riding an
It's
art
about
form
being the
that
vibe yourself. That's all.
Yeah.
well, listen, this is what I got through wisdom and authenticity and truth. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, in my current position, I laugh at Crayola colors, but I do so with a lot of experience, a lot of blood, a lot of wisdom and skin in the game. I hear a soccer mom from Texas, let's say, like Jo just said, speak on these topics like she's allergic to the reality of the situation. But guess what? She talks all this liberal, enlightened shit about how she conceives quote unquote race to be, but she wouldn't be comfortable with a black man in her fucking kitchen. So fuck off with that noise, man.
That's a fact too, bro.
It's noise. We're tired of it. It has no real time application. It's a bunch of fucking ideals, and moreover, you don't know a goddamn thing about the black fucking experience. So go to hell and fuck off with that shit.
And it's all at the end of the day when you look at it, it's like it's a mindset that you're able to turn on and off. And if you're able to do those things, because like I've been in rooms with multi-millionaires, and I've been in rooms with trappers, and there's no big difference. It's just the conversations, the lingo's different. You know what I'm saying? There's no real big difference. So, and I'm talking about intelligent trappers, not these weirdos in the streets. I'm talking about real intelligent guys that didn't have the opportunity.
Not fiends, man.
Yeah, none of that. I just want to make sure that the vision is what it is.
It should be right.
Yeah, exactly. We talking ghost type guys. From
word.
Whatever show that is. But yeah, like. No, seriously, man. Like I just it's no difference. It's just we just get looked upon a little bit more aggressive when we're in a room. It's just like
I've been called belligerent before, bro, because I've stated facts.
Look, man, me and you've been in rooms together. I've been in a room with you, man. You can fill a room, so it's just like your energy. You have a energy about you that it just fills the room. That's just what it is. And it's just like what. Are you supposed to be here? Like that's just what it is,
That's fucking funny, bro. Are you supposed to be here?
Are you supposed to be here?
Funny, dude. Like, why are you staring?
Yeah.
Nah, but man, I'm laid back, bro. That's the thing. I'm really
laid back. I love it, bro. I'm
really laid back, but when you step off sides, I'm gonna let your ass know. That's all. I'm a regular guy.
But that's like Big Brother. You know what I mean? Big Brother hit you in the chest when you act.
Yeah, I am just looking out at the end of the day, and a lot of people can't take that constructive criticism.
Yeah,
a lot of people can't take it. I get it. I used to rub me the wrong way too until I realized, I'm just fucking up. That's why people are even saying anything to me. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, nobody would say shit because no news is good news. I think we all know that, right?
That's crazy.
So that's when I finally figured it out. And growing is a process, bro. We all grow at different speeds. I'm still growing. It ain't done. Ain't nobody perfect. So it's a
No,
process.
we all growing, man. I think just humanity in general, bro. We're growing. We
Oh,
have no
100%.
choice. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
look,
So
100.
I think if you've been paying attention, you'd agree by saying that more people are woke now than ever before, and I mean real woke, not that
absolutely,
bullshit.
absolutely.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's a beautiful thing.
And
I
Hmm.
well
love it.
said. And you know what
No,
a
absolutely.
lot of this is, my friend? You say humanity's growing. Guess what these are? These are the birthing pains. These are the
Hmm.
birthing pains of a new way, a new
Yeah,
life, a new approach. This shit ain't really supposed to be effortless and smooth and easy if you consider the arc of history, right? This shit's
Right.
birthing pains. That shit
Yeah.
hurts, I'm told.
yeah.
You
We're
know,
right
Well,
in the
yeah.
right in the middle of the canal. I heard like.
Yeah. Last I checked, it ain't walk in the park. I don't know.
right,
And that's
right,
that's
right.
what I heard too, Kraus. But I'm still looking, bro. I ain't found one yet.
Hey,
But you know, one thing's
fellas,
for
I'm going to
sure though.
dip
I'm
in here
happy.
and go get our treats. I'll be back in a
No,
little
no
while.
worries, brother. Be
All
easy,
right, bro.
man.
All right.
Yeah.
Peace, peace, peace.
Yeah,
Word.
man.
What was you saying, though, man?
No, I was just saying, man. I'm just happy that I came across Hex when I did, because I had went through a lot of in and out of coins, and I rolled a lot of coins up. So I'm just
Mm,
like, I'm happy that I didn't have to live through the entire bear market of 2016 or whatever it was.
17,
I got
18.
in right after that when everything started booming, and it was just like, man, I just been
Got
lucky
it.
ever since. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah. It's been a good life.
man, listen, you know what? I was into crypto, but I didn't get into it heavy like how I'm into it now. But the the COVID thing, oh, I shouldn't have said that, but the whole shit, the whole shebang, that kind of set me down. I loved it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
So
yep.
I just wish that I could, I wish a lot of other guys could this
Join you.
they ain't
Yeah, I
ready
know.
for it.
Oh, bro. Look, man, I'll tell you what. Since we were talking about the trap earlier, look, when I pull up, they roll out the red carpet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's the kind of love I get.
for sure.
Because we just, we equivalent. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Because
yeah,
people understand what I'm talking about. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So when you having the same level of conversation, there's always going to be love type of thing, right?
yeah,
So this is why, like people don't get it, man, because they're too busy thinking that they got to think. They just got to
yeah,
be. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Like when you just yourself, people respect that. And that's the
Absolutely.
one thing that I've learned from being in the streets. If
Yeah.
you just yourself,
Genuine.
yo,
Yeah.
even if you a goofball, they gonna laugh and they gonna show you love.
It don't matter. It's just the respect
Don't,
that's who he is.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yep,
Yeah, facts. Like,
exactly.
yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
And and
That's the
and then
truth.
again, it comes back to this that Hexagon points out, 720.
Uh-huh.
Becoming awake isn't easy, which includes the ability to exercise discernment and critical thinking skills. Keep sharpening the
Mm-hmm.
blade, fellow Xskins, right, man? Now, the back half of that first sentence, the ability to exercise discernment and critical thinking, right? That's an individual act,
Mm,
right? That's not something that you do as a collective. You know,
mm.
as an individual being, you got to sit there and be like, something don't add up here. What the hell's going on?
That's dope because I feel like a lot of most of the hexagons that kind of tweeted something similar like this earlier, but most of us are on the same frequency. At the end of the day, we all on this. We might not agree on everything, obviously, but we're on
Right,
the
but
same
we're
frequencies.
but we're on the same wavelength at
Right.
least.
Right. Exactly. We're on the
I
same
agree.
wavelength. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree
Absolutely.
on that. We might not be on the same exact frequency, but we're on the same wavelength.
Wavelength. You perfectly
Yeah,
said.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
Because it's true.
Absolutely.
Because we all going in the same direction.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
a lot of us really are. And that's
Yeah.
what's cool about this community, right? Because the few that are the loudest and the most annoying are the ones that need to be shut the fuck down. It ain't the many.
Mm-hmm.
The many of us that are adding value, we're doing the right thing. And again,
Right.
salute to all of us that are doing the right thing.
Right.
Because that's all it's about. Even and hear me out. Because I always shit on NFTs, but even if you're pumping NFTs, you
Right.
pumping Hex NFTs, salute. Because
Right.
at
Right.
least you pumping the brand and you bringing people over here. Because
Absolutely.
ultimately, it's about promotion, brand awareness, right? I mean, people want Hex to go viral, but guess what? People gotta know about Hex in order for this shit to go viral. And I don't know if
Yeah.
you've been noticing, but everything out there is a motherfucking lie. So they don't want nothing that's the truth to be fucking viral, man.
No, they can't have that. God forbid.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta really, be able to add up what's going on. 1 + 1 is 2 sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Yo, it's a real thing, man. It's a real thing. I had to figure that out in life because overthinking is a real thing.
Oh
You
yeah,
know,
absolutely.
think about the person that takes that test and they're redoing every question that they already freaking did. I
Answer.
used to
Yep.
be, yeah, I used to be that person, bro.
Second guessing.
Yeah, second guessing my damn self when I already knew the answer.
You know what's crazy? So I walked my dog earlier. So I took out I had a joint. I usually do a little dog walk. I just smoke my joint, right? So I'm walking with him. I left my light in the house. So I took my joint, put it in my right pocket. I knew it was there. So after I hung up my stuff, after I walked him, hung up my stuff, I forgot it there, right? I knew
Mm,
it was there. Instead of me hanging my jacket or taking it off the hook,
right,
or just checking that pocket without double checking, I literally took it off hanger just to make sure, because I remember in my mind visually where I put it at, but I didn't know which side when it was hanging up, so I took it off just to double check. See, I
right.
second guessed myself, but I double checked just because, what I'm saying, like that's
Yeah, even
something
though
I
you
kind
knew.
of thought about.
Right. I mean, you know what's funny? I'm not gonna front. When I know I'm forgetful about a certain thing, I'm gonna double check
Mhm.
that thing every time.
There you go. There you go. And
Right.
you know what caused me to do that? With the sending and receiving, crypto, you gotta kind of like
Mm,
make sure you double check yourself, no matter what. So you putting yourself in that habit kind of puts you in the habit of your day-to-day life as well.
yep. Yep.
So
And look,
I like that.
I tell you what, bro, getting locked out, never a good thing. And sometimes it happens, right? And this is why
Yeah.
you gotta have a routine in certain aspects. It's not
Uh-huh.
about being predictable. It's about
hmm
having certain routines, if that makes sense,
hmm
right? Because
No, absolutely makes sense.
yeah, because you don't really want to be predictable, but you want to do what you want to do while understanding that there's certain things that you got to do a certain way,
Yeah.
right? And that's
Yeah.
I think that goes a little overlooked because I used to do things in a very predictable way,
Uh-huh.
right? Until I understood that no, you got to understand what's going on before you actually act.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Mm.
Because context is what helps you make the right decision. It's like it's like this thing with Hex. Right, when everybody first find Hex, the first thing they do, they buy it. You know, they ain't planning on staking that shit. They figure that out later.
Yeah, true. We
You know
all
what I
did, I think.
mean? Yeah, I think we all did because I
The
knew
first
you
thing
could
you want to
stake
do is
it.
definitely get your hands on it at the lowest price
Right,
possible, of course. Yeah.
right. And look, you know, you buy it, you know you can earn yield, but you don't really know how it works, none of that, right? So you got to really put in some work to kind of figure this thing out, especially if you want those double digit yields. You got to do it. It's worth it. Otherwise, why do it, right? So when you finally put in that little bit of work and you figure out how this all works, you realize, oh, so I got to do this or that based on what it is you actually want to do. But if you
Right.
don't know what you can do in the first place, how are you going to even make the right decision? You're not. You just made a random decision. You don't know what the outcome is going to be. You don't know if that's the best outcome for you. You didn't even think about
Right. No, that makes
it. You
sense.
know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you didn't put any thought into it whatsoever. It's
It's
crazy, bro.
crazy. Second
And
nature.
yeah, and people do that. And, you know, I would say try not to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you
It's
really
almost like
step
being
in.
impulsive. It's just got to be
Yeah,
mindful
you
about
are
it.
being impulsive. You're stepping
Yeah.
in a pile, bro, and you don't even realize it. Right? You're stepping in
Crazy.
a pile and you don't even realize it. Let's see. Tyranny is the absence of nuance. Politicians lack critical thinking. They defend the party line like their paycheck. Well, it does.
Yeah, it really
Where's
does.
the integrity gone? Even journalism is fuck. Yeah, journalism has never been a thing, bro. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I walk around smoking all the time. So I'm gonna go on ahead and assume it is. I don't really know.
Yeah, it didn't matter. Yeah, we've been doing that in New York.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't think it matters here, bro. Nobody gives
Yeah.
a
I
fuck.
didn't honestly they would never really they really never fucked with us about that anyway. The boys
Yeah,
never fucked with us
it's
about
too
they wanted
many.
guns. They wanted
Yeah,
guns.
they want
Anytime I
shit they
got
can
pulled
really
over.
put.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they gonna put you down. Yeah, they ain't trying to
yeah, they trying to
for
lock you up.
marijuana? No, I ain't gonna waste my paperwork on this.
Unless somebody's trying to get OT, they're not really gonna fuck with
Yeah, no, yeah. Most of the time, them bulls not on that. I respect them before I respect the blue and whites. Me
you.
personally, as far as New York cops go. So,
Right.
they
They're
just treat you with a
different.
different type of
They're
respect as a
different.
man
Yeah,
first.
they're different. They're different because they gotta be out in the streets.
Yeah, they
They
have to be.
they
Yeah,
know
you
what
gotta
time it
respect.
is.
They know the respect. Yep.
They know what time it is, bro. They can't be crossing
Yeah,
them crazy lines like they fucking.
yeah.
This ain't no movie. You know
Nah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
they
This
know
real
the. Yeah,
life.
it's real talk. Yeah,
It's real life. This ain't no movie, bro. So
yeah, that's true. That's true.
they gotta step correct. It's
No, yeah,
not really an
absolutely.
option, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
So
That's true. But
it's true.
we've been doing that out there. That's just what it was. Yeah.
Yeah. It is what it is.
Hmm.
But yeah, man. It's we got this this fucking ecosystem, bro. It's just sick. I mean, once Pulse Chain launches, we're gonna
Yeah.
have Pulse X, yo. We're gonna be free as
Yo,
birds.
well, you like honestly, bro, when you first got into this shit, right? Did you really expect all of this? I know it's so much more that's coming. Like I can't even wrap my brain around how much shit is on the way down the pipeline. Like I'm talking about even just good product. Cause like
Hmm
people like
It's
get
crazy, bro.
nervous. Like, yo, you look at Hedron, you like, man, I ain't about to fold this shit. This shit look complicated. And it's like, no, just sit back and really look at it. Like, take your
Yeah,
time and see how it coincides with Hex first. And
right.
then it'll make sense. So if you understand Hex, you'll start understanding how Hedron works. If you understand T shares and B shares, if you understand how it works, even just the fundamentals of it, you'll be like, nah, Hedron makes sense. It makes sense. It totally makes sense. And then
Yeah,
I hope just
exactly.
more of this stuff comes in and we can kind of just, I'm here to play, man. I'm young. So
Right.
listen,
I
that's
mean,
how I
look,
am.
this is the thing I think about it as. We've all seen, and look, I'm 30 something, bro. I'm old. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Relative to a lot of the cats that are out here in crypto,
True.
I'm
Me
old.
too. Me
You know what I'm
too. Me
saying?
too. Yeah.
I'm old. I'm over 35. So,
Okay.
I'm gonna have a different perspective than a lot of these kids. Because a lot of these
True.
motherfuckers, they kids, bro. They ain't men. You know what I mean? They think they are, but they're not.
Agreed.
And I used to think the
Agreed.
same. That's how I know. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
I'm still not. That's the fucking funny
Right.
thing. We
Yeah. Yeah.
always
Yeah.
think we are what we're not. And
Right.
it
I
takes a
agree.
level of maturity to put yourself in that, in that corner and be like, hold on, am I fucking up still? Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta
And
be
that's cool. And you're supposed to check yourself if you
you're
should be
supposed
man enough
to.
to do that. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. I
I
mean,
do it all the
and
time.
that's the thing. Yeah, and this is a
Hmm.
great comment, bro. Thank you, KDM. To condemn or praise an idea before full investigation is the height of foolishness. Now let's
Hmm.
talk about this because I 100% agree with this. Now, let me tell you why. Before Hedron came out, people were pestering me left and right to talk about this shit. Now, I
Right.
didn't fucking know why. Because there wasn't nothing to talk about.
Right. At least not
I
yet.
could There wasn't anything to talk about, bro. This shit wasn't done. I mean, I didn't stream until fucking Hex existed. I don't understand why this shit is rocket science for people.
Maybe they wanted you
Shouldn't
to
even
share the
be.
screen and walk them through the steps. I don't know.
Nah, nah,
He said, "Nah, I'm not doing that. That's not my.
nah.
That's not what I
Not
do."
my. That's not what I do.
It's
It's not.
true. It's true.
You want to lose your own money? That's your business. I'm not out here to teach people how to lose money, bro. That's not what I decided to become. I decided not to be that guy
Yeah. No, we need
because
we
if
need guys like you. Like I said, it's the big brother thing. You know what I'm saying? It's the you get punched in the chest and you're like, oh, okay. I felt that, big bro. You know what I mean? Like, and then you take it and then but see some guys and some people in the community won't be able to take that shit from you, bro. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
it's what you it's all about perspective, right? Like,
Yep,
you don't got to listen to everything everybody has to say, but at least take a little bit from what you've heard. You know what I mean? Take what you
yep.
can from what you
Because it's
hear,
being said
and
for a reason.
yeah, and
I
just
know
keep
I
it
run
moving.
people. Yeah, I know I run people the wrong way because I don't give a fuck. That's their
Right,
problem, not mine.
right.
Because guess again, I don't give a fuck.
Straight up.
Like it's pretty straightforward. You know what I'm saying? It's not
Hmm.
rocket science. I don't give a fuck. So I'm gonna say what I want to say. I'm gonna do what I want to do because I know that I'm integral. I know that what I stand for is right. I know that I got principles and values. Just
Right.
because I rub you the wrong way don't mean a motherfucking thing to me. Because
Hmm.
everything I do speaks for itself. And that's where the facts lie. You see? And this is what people don't understand. They let their emotions get all bent up because they pussy be hurting. But yo, nobody cares, man. Real talk, nobody cares. Sorry.
Straight up.
But your heart don't care. I don't care. So like everybody done told you, everybody don't give a fuck. You feel me? Like it's whatever, man. I'm not here to talk about promise coins, bro. I'm here to talk about shit after it's done. Not sure what the
Straight
hell's
up.
wrong with you. You know what I mean? Like it's that simple.
No,
And
I hear
thank you for
you
the
for sure.
comment, T-Bird. Yeah, I mean it's crazy, bro. Like, yo, I'm gonna make you this sandwich next Tuesday. I'll be back.
Exactly.
I'll be back.
And I've never seen you make a sandwich before.
Yeah. Don't even know if I know anything about sandwiches whatsoever.
Huh?
But give me some money. I'll be back next week.
Well, listen, I look at it like this: as long as you know what risk you're taking, you know what I mean. Do your thing.
Right. And that's my whole
Just put,
thing.
just
If you comfortable with it, that's all you.
yeah.
But
I mean,
don't
listen,
expect me
I've
to put you in that
sacrificed.
position.
I sacrificed for a few things. I'm like, listen, not a few things. I sacrificed. I did my homework on things before I did that. But you know what I'm saying? Like and it wasn't something I. If I lose it, it ain't gonna hurt me. Let's just put it that way. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just like I lost that. That's just it ain't nothing.
Next.
You know. But if this is something that might be something, I'll wait a year or two, and I'll see where it go.
Exactly. I
You
mean,
know what
it's
I mean?
not
And
rocket science, bro.
no, it's
That's
really not. It's really not.
it's really not.
It's really
It's
not.
not
Just
that hard.
don't put it more than you can fucking lose. I mean, it's not rocket science, man. Straight
It's
up.
not. Yeah. So let me read
You
this
know.
comment. It's a
So,
good one. Hedron is free fucking liquidity for hex stakers. Both hex and hedron are still extremely undervalued.
undervalued.
Correct.
Straight up. Straight
If
up,
you don't know
T-Bird.
how, if you don't know the value proposition for hedron, well, good luck to you. Cause I ain't saying shit no more. Like I'm done giving away the alpha. So good luck to y'all.
They was waiting for that
Uh,
liquidity to show. That's what it is.
Shit, I don't know what they was thinking, but whereas shout out to Flip Cam. We've been trying to hire that motherfucker to shill our shit, but he be fucking up. So whatever, man. If it's a he or her, I don't know.
It is what it is.
Yep.
I never
Boom.
heard of
You're
him.
welcome. You're welcome, Saya. You're welcome. Nah, bruh. I actually don't give a fuck, man. I mean, have I ever changed anything for anybody? Nah.
Mhm.
So, nope. You are mistaken.
Well, you do come on and stream at least.
Well, I'm people. Well, there's a lot of people that want me to stream, so I stream. I don't give a
Right.
fuck people that be hurting. Their feelings is hurt. That I don't give a fuck about them. I mean,
Oh
that's
no,
them.
no, no. But you know the deeper. Like you come on because you got people that fuck with you. You feel me?
Well,
And
right. That's all.
yeah,
That's all. Yeah.
yeah,
I respect. Look, again, I respect a lot of people in this community. They add their value in their own unique way, and
absolutely.
you gotta respect that. I don't
Yeah,
think anybody gets to say yay or nay in regards to how somebody decides to add their value. But
right.
don't give somebody else shit about it when you're not doing a motherfucking thing. Period.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying. If you ain't got nothing to add, shut the fuck up. That's all. It ain't rocket science, and people gonna feel some type of way about that shit. But guess what? That's their problem.
That's a good quote. I like
Jonah
this
Heck.
quote.
Yeah, let's see. When you want to help people, you tell them the truth. When you want to help yourself, you tell them what they want to hear. Thomas Sowell, and that man is a motherfucking brain. If you don't know who he is, do yourself a favor. Look that gentleman up. That motherfucker right there, next level. Yep,
That's logic right there, all the way.
all the way. You're welcome, brother. Just here to share the wealth, man. This is the real wealth that we're sharing out here. Not no scam calls and all that shit. We ain't got time for that. Well, there you go. All right, that's what we're talking about. Hustling, baby,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
accumulation never ends.
yeah. We're in a different type of war anyway, man.
Yeah, accumulation never ends. I mean, I don't know when people stop buying Hex, but for those that don't know, starting next week, I'm gonna redo all my old streams.
You
So
said
spread the
redo
word.
them.
Yeah, I'm gonna redo them live.
Shit.
Yeah. So if you weren't around and you want to see the magic happen once again live, come watch it real time. It's gonna be lit.
I
You know
like
what I'm
it.
saying? Let's see. What's this question here? Will the Hex Fund be able to claim Hedron? I don't know, bro. If we get to stake it, I guess. I don't know. I'm not giving away my tactical alpha, bro. Like, get out of here. Don't ask no questions. You ain't getting no answers. Um. So let's see here. I don't understand liquidity provision. I don't get the question exactly. Do you mean the ability to get liquidity from being staked in hex and minting your hedron? I don't understand exactly what the question is. Um, so let me know. There you go. You can't go wrong, right? When you do that, you can't go wrong. And maybe
Yeah,
one day
sure.
this picture of Peter Schiff will be real.
Uh
Where he loving hex and shit.
yeah, I could see him
um,
definitely looking like that.
right, right. Well, this channel is about hex, cryptocurrency called hex. The website is hex.com. And long story short, it's a cryptocurrency that replicates a trustless yield bearing function, meaning when you engage with this crypto, meaning you buy it, it allows you to time lock it for a certain period of time. And if it's a year or less, you can make about 12, 11%. And if you go out to the max time, which is 15.2 years, which is 5,555 days, you get up to 37, 38%. But it's really more. But you would have to understand more as to understand why. But I mean, hey, 30%,
What
38%,
flag is that? What flag do you think that is? What is that? I can't even see what
Mexico.
that is. Oh, it's
It's
Mexico? Okay.
Mexico. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You just letting
Yeah. So
you letting them two things at the top of the eagle
yeah, I'm
crush you
looking
up.
at it, I'm like,
Yeah,
what is going on? And then
yeah,
it
yeah,
looked like
yeah.
it got eyes and stuff. It's kind of dope
Yeah,
when
yeah, exactly.
okay.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
see the
yeah,
colors
exactly.
now. I see the colors. Now I was gonna
Yeah.
say, I don't know if they have susus in Mexico, but that's basically, just to break it down
Actually,
in a smaller.
there's this website called hexmex.xyz that this person
There
can
you
check
go.
out. It's even in Spanish if they want to read it in Spanish.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I mean, it's whatever. I mean, people are out here putting in that work, bro, and that's what I'm talking about.
Hmm.
Like somebody wanted it and they made it. Simple, you know.
Yeah, man. I'm a, when we gonna talk on stream, I want to throw some ideas by you and stuff.
Hmm.
Um, about some ideas I want to kind of move. We'll talk off stream. I'll
Yeah,
talk.
yeah,
We
you good,
talk
brother.
off
You
stream.
good. So look,
Yeah.
if you're a Spanish reader, if you're stronger in Spanish than English, Ulises, nada más vaya a esta página, a este enlace, aquí para leer sobre HEX, una criptomoneda que paga una tasa fija desde 11% hasta 38%, dependiendo del término de tu eh, apasionamiento al sistema, básicamente, para ponérselo técnico. So, vaya a la página en español si te quiere leer y check it out, because that's what's going on, bro.
Hmm.
Um, but
Por
yeah,
favor.
let's see. Yeah, por favor. Let's see. What are your thoughts on swapping 100% of my PLS sacrifice to PHEX? I understand the value of a T-share, hence the reason I asked. Thanks. Huh, that's a good one, bro. I mean, if that's what you think you should do, then that's what you should do. Because I guess the real question is, when do you plan to do that? Because I know a lot of people plan to at some point in the future, uh, you know, take some gains off the table and spend some, get some more T-shares, whatever. So it just depends what you ultimately want to do. If you honestly want to swap 100 to 100% of that ASAP, then knock yourself out. I mean, by my calculation, it's already 20 plus X. So you're gonna get bang for your buck, right? So, but you're just gonna have to wait until the bridge opens. That's the only thing. So you're gonna have to be ready to go ASAP.
Be patient, man. Like, if anything I didn't learn so far in this community and through Richard Hart, man, is just be patient. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I'd
he's
hold it down. I wouldn't just swap right away. But that's just me.
yeah, yeah, But again, don't be impulsive. That's it.
Right.
You know,
Right. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah. But
regardless
again,
of
if,
what you
if
do.
but this is yeah, that's my thing. Like if this is the
Yeah.
decision you want to make,
Oh,
ain't
go
nothing for
ahead, do
me
your
to.
thing.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the whole
for sure.
thing. And that's
Yeah,
why I'm just saying what I'm saying. Like you just got to understand the technical implications. Like you can't do nothing until after,
yeah,
uh,
true. So it
the
forces you to be
bridge goes
patient
live.
anyway.
Yeah, yeah. So that's just something to think about. You're gonna have to wait a little bit. It ain't no major thing, but it's just what you're gonna have to do. It's not a good or a bad thing. We don't actually know.
Right.
So we're gonna see. It could be a hell of a trade. It could not be. I don't know. Because PLS and PLSX both have some fundamentals as well. and they're easier to understand, all these things. So it's hard to say, really what's going to happen. But I don't know. Do what works best for you. I don't think you're going to lose either way. That's my opinion. So it
Yeah, at
ultimately
this
just
point.
depends. Yeah, it ultimately just depends
Yeah.
what you want to do. Because I mean, come on,
Yeah.
we talking about Hex, bro. Hex, PLS, or PLSA. Like, take your pick. You
Yeah,
know
man.
what
No,
I'm saying?
seriously.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, like that's how I really feel about it. I feel like you
It's
can't.
2 chains.
Yeah,
You
literally.
ain't got it. You ain't got to stress about because it's 2 chains. You're gonna get everything on the next chain. So
Right,
be patient and move strategic.
right.
Like
That's all you gotta do.
that's it. But motherfuckers gonna be impatient anyway. So
Oh
do
yeah,
your thing.
yeah. Yep, exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Got any more questions up in here? Thank you for the Spanish speaking love. Yeah. I do speak Spanish. It is my first language. Let's see here. I clarify. Do you think it is a good idea to provide? Uh,
Oh yes, that's a different question from before.
yeah. I mean, I guess if you want to. I mean, everybody got bags big enough to do it. I guess. I
So
don't know.
what is this would be? This would be for PLS and post chain. Yeah.
Nah, I'm guessing he means right now.
Oh, right now. Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking about. If we do it anyway, I'll do it in post chain. Do
yeah. I
liquidity
mean,
through
it's up
there.
to
No.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm
I
personally
don't know.
not
I
really.
listen. I don't know either, man. I'm only speculating, baby.
Well, that's the thing. I'm personally not really a fan of providing liquidity unless you just feel like it, because
Mm,
staking is so superior. And,
true. True.
that's all. I
Unless
feel
you can
like
give
if you,
yourself more work to do, basically.
right, yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm not
Yeah.
with that, bro. Like,
Yeah.
that's
I
why I like
agree. I
staking.
agree. I've been through that. Yeah. It's not really. It's kind of stressful. A little bit.
Yeah,
A little bit.
yeah. Like,
Especially if you
imagine
just
that.
want to go live your life. You just yeah.
Yeah, you gotta be worried about the price. Like, I don't know. It depends. Like, if you want to do it on V3, you got options. If you're doing it on V2, you don't got options. So
Man,
it
I haven't
depends.
opened my stake app in like 2 months. Like I don't know what's going on in there. You feel me? Like I don't care no more, man.
It
I'm
just
locked the
doesn't
fuck.
matter.
I'm locked in, bro. I'm locked in. It's
Yeah, it
just
just
I'm
doesn't
here now.
matter. The only
Yeah.
reason I know is because I make charge, bro. Otherwise, I wouldn't know.
Oh
Because
yeah, that makes sense.
it's what's the point? I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
the price is
Yeah.
going. Like, and look at all the people that was hawking Bitcoin. What they do? Dump it.
True.
I
True.
ain't worried about it. I'm imagining that shit don't exist. It's nice to talk about. It's nice to explain. It's nice to converse in detail about it and all that good stuff. But it is what it is. It's just good.
Damn, I can't wait for
Mm.
this shit to go crazy, man.
Bro, we about to
And
get
then
a copy.
and then they block it, and then they blocking Richard Hart, Richard's page and shit. So it's just like
Well,
it
I'll
kind of
tell you
makes
what,
it kind of
man.
makes it a little harder to because he
Yeah,
explains it
well,
so well, and he does it as
well,
quickly as he can.
look, here's the problem, bro. You can't be acting like there's no censorship when there clearly is.
Right.
Like, how the fuck you think I'm still around? Let's use our brain a little bit,
Am I
folks.
fucking? Oh, my
If we want
computer
to get the
asleep.
message out there, we gotta be able to fucking broadcast our message. No?
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yes. Yes. That's the whole point. Oh, great
Yeah,
question. So let's see. Can you address the meat on the bone concept for new Hexicans that can only afford B shares? Well, think about it like this, sir. When you come in with $500 and a B share or a T share is worth what, 2,500 or whatever it's worth right
yeah,
now,
2,600.
that
Yeah,
means you're only getting a fifth of that B share, of that T share, right? That's it. That's all you're
yeah.
getting. Means you're getting a B share. Whatever. Here are the facts. The fact is that your rate of return is still the same regardless of what you call the share.
Right.
So why do you care whether it's a B, T, M, K, whatever? What you should worry about is the money you're making, nothing
It's this.
else.
You see, people
Because
get carried away with the title on it.
yes,
Uh huh.
yes, and I was just about to get into that because you have
Yeah.
to remember, Last year, we were getting paid pittances for our T shares.
Yeah,
They were worth Nathan, not a damn
literally.
thing. Nothing, literally. It's only this year that they're worth something, or well, last year into this year.
Right.
So all you gotta do is wait your turn, buddy. In fact, you know what? Since you've motivated me to answer this question in such a very good way, let's pull up a chart. Let's do the chart thing. Cause why not? Hold on, I gotta just close something. Where is the web page? Okay, here we go. Just going for a second. Second. Okay, cool. Alrighty. All right. So let's take a look at what exactly is it that I mean. Because who cares what the hell I'm saying? It does not matter. So yeah, I haven't updated these charts in a while. I'm just too busy. I'm sorry. Try to get it done tonight, tomorrow, or some shit. I don't know. So let's go to the payout in the dollar terms chart. Let's see what's going on there so people can understand exactly what it is that we mean about last year not getting paid anything. Where are you? Here we go. Okay. So I answered Hex literally October 26, 2020. Literally. What was the payout per T share in dollar terms back then? Well, let's see. Let's go on up. Go over to the right. Oh my God, a whopping 3 cents. Wow. 5 cents. We was balling, boy. We was balling back then, wasn't we? Holy
See,
shit.
and that's what the T-share was like, nothing, right? And then what happens? Now it's unaffordable. Well, not for most
Now,
people.
well, this is the whole thing you have to understand. Everybody has to do their time in the system.
Mm-hmm.
The reality is that if you're trying to make money in markets, this is the strategy. Time in the market, not timing the
Timing the
market.
market. You're right.
Okay. So this is the whole point. If right now you're only getting 8.6 cents per share that you're allotted, per payout that you're allotted, per your share count, what that means is that in the future, it's going to be worth 86 cents and then $8.60 and so on and so forth because everybody has to do their time. That's exactly how the system is designed to work. I've only been in the system staked how I am for a year, maybe recently. Let me check. 90% of my T shares. Nope. I still got fucking 55 days before 90% of my T shares actually hit 1 year.
90% of them.
90% of them. Because all the rest of them are short or
Right.
not
Okay.
90 or not max duration, which is max, not 5
So
5 5
what's
5 5.
your average year in is nearly 10 years then or more.
14.6, bro. My
Oh
my
shit.
duration is 14.6. I don't play no games, bro. I'm gonna be
I
a billionaire.
see.
I'm not playing around. Yeah,
So I'm going to be a billionaire.
yeah. There's
My
no debating
man.
that. That's gonna
I hear
happen.
you.
And I mean, hell, it's gonna happen even quicker with Hedron. I mean, people don't understand it, but hey, whatever. Not my problem. I do. So look, I hope that answers your question, brother, because we just gotta put in our time, man. That's all it is. I was getting nothing back then. Nobody was getting anything. And even if you had thousands of T shares, right? Like, what were you getting? Thousands times 0.03 cents. Like, you weren't getting anything. So it's only now that people are really getting anything. So you got to just realize you got to do your time. You got to earn your yield just like everybody else has. And that requires you to plant the seed and let it grow. So that's really the best answer that I could give you. I hope that makes sense. Let me know if you got any follow up commentary. Um, yeah, don't be phased by the term, man. The terminology T-share is irrelevant. what you need to worry about is the capital that you're outlaying in here, and
Your
being able to
duration.
understand. Yeah, and being able to understand that you're protecting this capital and making it grow. That's what you need to worry about. I only started with like four or five
It's,
thousand dollars, man. Like,
you know what's
you
crazy?
know,
They're gonna be a lot of people where they're not gonna get it until it's almost really too late. Like you getting
yeah,
B shares, but then when B shares are where T
it's
shares
M
are,
shares, M
yeah,
shares, bro. M
like
shares
it's
is
not.
next.
Yeah, I don't know,
So
man.
people are worried about
I
B
don't know if
shares. You
they're
need to
getting
worry
it.
about M shares, man. Like M shares is next. You gotta learn to look forward if you're worried about a B share. That's really the best thing you can like I could tell you.
Yeah,
Like
just
if you're
wipe it out
worried,
of your brain completely.
yeah, it doesn't matter because when I got a T share, yo, you wasn't getting anything for it. Like look at this chart. Like seriously, study it. It's a real chart. Like this is real data. Do it. Replicate it
Yeah.
yourself. Like this is what people were getting paid back then. Nothing. I mean, it's about the long game, folks. It's not about today. It's about
Yeah.
next year. That's just what it is. You gotta really realize that. You gotta really
They'll
realize
see it when everything is falling into play
it.
it's according to plan. You know what I mean? And then that's when everybody gonna be like, oh shit.
Right.
It's too late.
Oh yeah, I do a Discord Syndicate channel in Spanish every Friday, 1 p.m. So if you haven't tuned in and you're a Spanish speaker, go on ahead, check it out. We have fun on that one as well. Yeah, impatient or wrecked. That's right.
Yeah.
Yes, we do. But this is the price you pay when you don't play by the rules on somebody else's platform. Centralized information is the problem, folks. This is why I say what I say, how I say it. You got to understand the game if you're going to play in it. This is not for weak. This is not like this is not like this is real. This is a war.
Yeah, it
It's not a
is.
game, and Rich is just another casualty and not playing the game the right way. Learn how to play the
We
game
all
if
get
you.
caught slipping.
Oh yeah. hmm Hey, it happens to the best of us. But look, that was clearly a pointed attack. That man wasn't even speaking on his channel. And then the next,
That's
all of a
crazy.
sudden, his shit's gone. Wake up, bro.
This shit way
Like,
deeper.
yeah, man. Like, you gotta learn how to
It's a
move
lot
in
of
these streets.
gatekeeping. It's a lot of gatekeeping that we can't even control. You know what I mean?
Oh,
So
bro, look, let me tell y'all. As I was going through this process, y'all got no clue. Y'all don't. You think it's promise coin? The promise coin space is irrelevant. Irrelevant. The things I'm doing, you just enjoy the show. hmm Because people just don't understand. It's real out there. This is a war. Rich is just a casualty of it. I mean, he just gotta learn how to play the game, man. Like you're gonna be using somebody else's platform, or you gotta learn how to use that motherfucker. Simple. That's all. That's all it is.
you got to play
Let's
by the middleman's rules.
see. Yeah, I mean, I'm here
But
doing my thing. You know
he
what?
knows that. It's just again, like you said, some people get caught.
Yeah,
Everybody, even the best YouTubers get caught out there, bro. So it ain't,
I
like
guess. Yeah. I mean, but again, I'm telling you, to me, this was pointed because that man wasn't even streaming on his own channel, and the next thing you know,
but
his
look at the
channel was gone.
time and they did this too. They could have been shut him down plenty of
They
times
could have
ago.
been shut him down.
Yeah.
That's my point. Well, yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. It could have just been I don't know if there's been some mass dragging it on his crypto streams. I don't know. Maybe it could. He could have got caught up slipping. Who knows? Maybe it wasn't
Yeah,
even him.
maybe not. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it wasn't even him. I don't honestly know. But I'm gonna go on ahead and put my
I mean,
money
listen.
on
At this
mass
point,
sensitivity.
listen. Richard did his part, regardless if it comes
Uh
back or
huh.
not. He did his part,
Right.
and we flooding. Oh, listen, I don't follow nothing else. I get perspectives from other YouTubers and stuff that I like, but I don't follow anything outside of what unless it's Hex and Post Chain content. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to stay
hmm
on top of what makes sense, my ecosystem.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And I don't try to get caught outside of that. You know,
Right.
but at the same time, you want to make sure that you're looking at mainstream and see what they're saying, and then comparing to what you know is true. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because that's how you decide whether or not you want to make a certain move. Well, that's how I
Right.
move at least. You know?
Yeah. I mean, I try to operate from a basis of understanding.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't, but some people just don't.
yeah,
And this is why, some people just get wrecked. And I mean, all we can do is try to explain. the decision making process. Like a lot of what I talk about is a decision making process. It's really not anything else. Making a decision is really it's what makes or breaks your life.
Yeah.
Bad decisions lead to a shitty life. Good decisions lead to a good life. I had to learn this shit the hard way.
Yeah.
I mean, when you find yourself in a
But
clink,
you
you got to
learn
figure
young.
out something wrong. Well, yeah, and that's the point,
Yeah.
right? The point
Yeah.
is learning, right? But
Yeah.
if we don't realize that we got to make some type of adjustment, shit, we're gonna keep running into that wall, ain't we? We are, and that's the whole point. And great comment about footsteps, and T-Bird highlights the same sentiment. In some years, M shares are going. The M shares are going to say those B share guys are so lucky, and so on and so forth, right?
Yeah.
But they forget they stake. They get the same APY. Like the name, yo, is so irrelevant.
Yeah.
It's really irrelevant. B shares are
Like
going to do
even
well.
even back when with t-shirts were like maybe like $1,200, $1,400. That's when I knew. I was like, okay, yeah, we can't keep calling t-shirts. T-shirts
Yep.
just shares,
Like
man.
yo,
You know what I mean? Because
it's
it's
year
gonna get crazy.
two. It's
Yeah.
year two. We're just getting year three. We just going into year three. Like, what's wrong with you? Just buy the shit, stake, and then keep it moving. I
Like
mean,
I
in
don't know
five,
that.
10 years, you ain't even gonna remember what share what. Oh, I'm
Well,
rich. Okay.
exactly. So let me ask you a question now. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the top of the t-shirt price point was what? 8,000, something
When?
like that.
When?
Uh,
At the
at the
top?
top of at the
Like
top,
almost 10. Like
almost
9,000
10
something.
racks, right? Okay,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
so them looking at that, what price point was B shares at that point? What's the top of B shares at that point?
You just divide about 1,000.
Okay,
So it'll be $90 or whatever.
all right,
900,000, 900, 900, whatever it is. I
900,
can't do the
so something like that, right? Regardless of
math.
anything, look at what
Yeah.
B
What is
shares
it?
is now
Nine
versus what
thousand
the
divided
top
by
was
a
then.
thousand. Oh, it's just $9. Sorry.
Oh, $9. Okay. Oh, whatever.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking. My bad.
No, it's all good. It's all good. Listen. You know what we doing? We
All
not
right,
we
right,
not
right.
we not looking to do that. Sit down
Yeah.
and do math for real, for real. But what I'm saying is this: the whole point is basically looking at it from what the price is now versus where it's gonna go. If it's obtainable now, then that's what you need to be trying to like focus on. Don't focus on
Right.
something that is not in your price. That's you don't go to
It
Louis
ain't you.
Vuitton and yeah.
If you got a beer
Oh, we
budget,
got
buy some
bots.
beer. Don't
We
buy
got
wine.
bots in here. Shit is fucking dumb. Oh, okay. They got it.
Let's see if I can block him this time. Nope. Sometimes this damn thing doesn't let me block him. So let's see. What was the all-time high? Let's see. September 12th? Nah, I had to be here. $9,104. So $9.10.
No,
There you
no,
go.
10 cents. Okay.
$9.10 was all time high for a B share. So this your discount, right?
No, seriously. Now all you got to do now is collect your B shares.
Now it's $2.48.
Collect your B shares, bro.
Yeah,
That's it. That's what you can do.
straightforward, man.
If you want to look at it like that, just collect the
Yeah,
shares.
yeah. I mean, I think shares is really, people got to understand, right? Like it's just how the system is defined, right? It's just nomenclature, just the terminology that's used to define the system and how it operates. It really doesn't matter. It's just a share system because you're just getting a share, a
It's a
slice of
receipt.
the pie. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a receipt. It's a digital receipt if you want to think about it. Like,
That's it,
it's
man.
like, yo, I have proof that I can cash out on this day. And this is what I agreed on through the contract. You know what I mean? Like, that's
That's
it.
it. And it's an immutable smart contract.
That's it.
Literally. No admin keys. Nobody can tell you what you can't do. Yada yada. All
None
that
of
funny
that.
stuff that you see everywhere else. None of that happens over here. It's just
And
whatever
I
it is you want to do.
and I think it's gonna be real exciting when post chain launches, because then everybody's gonna be able to like really come up with these different dope ass concepts for
Strategies or whatever.
ladders. Yeah, bro, this shit
Yeah.
gonna be so crazy, man.
They're
Like,
gonna be
cause
able to flex.
man, listen,
We
it's some
already seen
intelligent motherfuckers in this community, bro.
well, what's cool is we already seen part and part, right? What the hedron effect has been on the staking duration. I think we're like at 635 right now already. I mean, and that literally happened as soon as Hedron launched. So it's
That's
clearly the Hedron
bananas.
effect. Yeah, it was like
Yeah,
6.1. Then all of a sudden, let's see, 6.34. Literally happened right after Hedron launched. So those are the kinds of things that, guess what? It's gonna skyrocket the price of Hex because that's how it works, right?
Yeah.
I mean, people forget, and let me show them this chart because this chart is really the creme de la creme, right? This really details why the price flies. I mean, look at this, right? If in 1 year, and I gotta make an updated chart to show where we're at in the present year, but this is what it's showing as an aggregate. This is aggregate. Okay, so we still are yet to hit 3.69% minted inflation after a whole year. After a whole year. And we're supposed to be doing 3.69 annually, and we're not doing that. We're not. We didn't even touch 1.75. We got 1.73% minted inflation in the first year post launch. This is why the price flies. So what
Plus
just happened
appreciation.
is, yeah, but this is what I'm saying, right? This is exactly why the price flies.
Right.
Plus, we just had that reality. This minted inflation just got decreased because now everybody's stage just got pushed out.
Oh
Whether they
yeah.
realize it or not is irrelevant. But that's what happened because those hex are never coming out of the system, right?
Nah, they really
That's
not now.
they not.
Especially with Hedron.
Yeah, they not. They locked in. That's it. It doesn't matter if they sell their stake. Because guess what? Somebody else bought the stake and they're just earning the yield now. That's the only
That's
thing that
it.
happened.
The shit is locked in
Nothing else
forever.
changes. The
It's
shares
up.
are locked in forever. That's
It's
it.
up. That shit is stuck now, man.
Think about it.
Like, man, the more you think about how this shit is all like in the ecosystem, how everything is kind of just coming together, man. This shit is glue, bro.
It's beautiful, bro.
This shit is about to be
Bread
this shit
and
about to
butter.
be airtight.
Bread, yo, bro. People got no idea. So let me talk about something I haven't really talked about.
Sure.
And excuse me for the shill. It's a nasty plug, but some people are gonna want to be involved. Now look, I'm doing a little paid thing now, and this is what's happening. I'm taking off all of these charts that I used to do because clearly nobody really gives a shit. And that's okay. You don't gotta give a shit. You don't got to. Promise you. But all these charts that I don't show, never gonna be seen again. All of these charts you're seeing back here, never gonna be seen again. Why? Because I come to fully understand that they're pointless. So people that want to see them, they're gonna pay. And that's fine. I like doing my work. I'm gonna do it anyway. But if somebody else want to see it, they're gonna really want to see it. And that's
Right.
okay. That's all. Cause I know my shit game tight. It's game tight. I ain't worried about it. So if you want to see it, this is how you gonna see it. Alpha team, right? With Team Alpha. People want to
Mhm.
really be rich. Talk is cheap. Let's
Right.
make it happen. Right? Exclusive Hex content. I'm gonna talk about shit you ain't never even heard of, because that's how I roll. And we're gonna tie it all together with external market content. You're gonna see charts you ain't never seen before. Right? I mean, to see just one facet be correlation charts, but I don't even keep them out here no more. They strictly in the alpha team bucket. Like correlation charts, all of that, alpha team only. No longer is that gonna be public information. Pointless. People are still calling Hex correlated. I mean, all I can do is laugh. So whatever. Uh, so we're gonna put newsletters out. We're gonna be doing all kinds of stuff, of course. And it's all gonna be above board. You guys know how I roll. But for the gold pass, $444, $222 for the gold. It's gonna be the only difference is gonna be all this plus all the educational content that I'm gonna put out. I'm gonna end up doing courses and stuff because it's needed, right? A lot of what we see out there is just bullshit. It's not teaching people crypto the right way because that's what we need. We need proper education. We don't need no bullshit. We got enough of that. So that's what this is all about. Now, this is just, you're going to get it for free. That's all. You ain't paying for it because that shit is not for people to pay. So you're just getting it for free. But either way, this is what it's all about. All this shit, like Hedron stuff, like how you can use Hedron, that ain't never gonna be public information. You either gonna have somebody tell you or you're gonna pay me tell you. Because the alpha is just done being free. It's done being free. It's pointless. If there's one thing I've learned is that it's really pointless to give it away. Some do appreciate it, of course, and you know who you are. But everybody else, nah, it's not 444 years, 444 quarter. Appreciate it though. Yeah, I'm not really trying to sell this shit hard like that. That's the thing. If you want to go check it out, if not, I don't care. I'm good either way because I'm still gonna do the work. You see?
That's how I be feeling when I like just jumping on
Don't matter.
streams and stuff, man.
Yeah, it just don't matter, man. Don't
Yeah,
matter.
it's just like I get on. That shit. This shit look like a well. Look at it.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? I mean,
Yeah.
you got all the. I haven't updated the charts for the day, unfortunately, but this is for 5 days ago. Hold on, because I can update them real quick. The Hedron charts don't take that long, so let me not be that much of a slack. Let's go
That
back
much
to the
of
Hex
one.
chart. All right. This is nasty. Let's not be that lazy, bro. Let's not be.
Yeah, I
that
just
lazy,
said that
bro.
too. I'm like, nah, not lazy. Just unmotivated, man. Just unmotivated.
Right. Yeah, exactly. And I'm not lazy, so let's not.
Sometimes you just like, sometimes it's big market, man. We all just like, whatever. But
Yeah, everybody's like whatever.
Everybody's
but,
like whatever right now.
But that's the thing, bro. It's like, yo, why? You know what I'm saying? Understand the long. Like, look, if you understand the long-term game, you realize that this is simply an opportunity.
Yeah.
There's really no reason to get vexed about price being down. Because look, last time I checked, I'm staked 15 years. I'm still working. I'm still not a retired Hexagon. All this shit, I'm just not that guy.
Right.
So that means I gotta do all these things to survive. Simple.
Yeah.
Nothing's changed in my life. I just got a great investment. Easy enough.
Straight up.
Right? Why? How can I be mad at that, bro? I don't even. I don't get that. But some people are, bro.
Yeah.
And that shit is wild. But that's where we're at. And you gotta quash that. How can we allow a community to operate in such a fashion? It's ridiculous, bro. And then claim to be the top. Nah, you're not. You're not top shit. You're literally shit because you ain't doing what you said you was doing.
Straight
Simple.
up.
Yeah, and that's the thing, bro. Is like that's not cool. We're not tolerating that. I'm sorry. Like that shit is done and over with. So calling out that kind of behavior, bro, it got to be done. I mean, where we going as a community if we don't call it out? We're not going nowhere.
And it takes from the ethics, from the original ethics of what it is, what it's supposed to be about.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
So,
that's right. When we went to
gotta be
Vegas and we
truthful.
was all there last year, it was nothing like this, bro. Oh no.
No?
It was a completely different flow.
I already knew it was gonna be a different vibe, bro. I didn't really kind of waste my time this time, but it's gonna get better. I know it's gonna
I
get
ain't
better.
saying nothing about Vegas per se because I wasn't there.
Okay.
I'm assuming everybody had a good time because why wouldn't they? They around Hexagons.
Oh
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
for sure.
I don't actually know. You know what I'm saying? I'm assuming yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm just saying in general, the whole vibe in general.
Got you.
Everybody on some, a lot of people are on some BS. And that's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. And this is where, you gotta be like, nah, that's it, bro. Like, nah. I don't think so. And that's why I'm speaking about it publicly. Like, nah, that's it.
Got you.
Like if you worried about what somebody else doing with their money, you can go elsewhere with that shit. Simply.
Yeah.
That's simple.
I agree.
You know what I mean? Like
yeah, that's not what we're not into crypto for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like get out of here with that commie shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you're in the wrong team, bro. just seriously the wrong team. So
yeah, it's more. I think it's more of like an ego thing, motherfuckers.
Hey, bro, I don't know what it is.
Dick swinging contest or some shit. I guess,
don't give
bro.
a fuck.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I hear you. I really do.
I have no idea otherwise, bro.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
Like
and
motherfuckers here,
right?
bro. We here. What the niggas like it or not?
Like, yo, it's like you already got the money. What are you crying about? What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Like, your pussy hurt that much? You the money ain't enough. You still need more.
Damn.
You know what I mean? Like, it seems kind of ridiculous for some people. They just like you got to tell a motherfucker how to spend the money now. Like, You don't you're not good with everything else, or you get what I'm saying? Like it's just crazy
I
to me,
totally
man.
get you.
Yeah, I don't, like buy your hex, stake it, and mind your business, or just don't. But mind your business.
Yeah, I mean that's the best thing you can really do, honestly. Though, like minding your
Yeah.
business is really like that's another thing too, bro. We from a different. We're not cut
You
from the
know
same
what? Nah,
cloths,
man.
man.
I don't. I gotta say, it's not an excuse, bro.
Okay.
Not an excuse because when somebody else spends their money, guess what? Nobody else saying nothing. So why does that one person, which probably doesn't even have any money to spend, is
Mm-hmm.
so fucking loud?
I
Why?
don't know, bro. I
Shut up,
can't
man.
even answer that.
Well, that's the thing. There ain't no answer that
Yeah, exactly,
applies.
exactly. And I'm a pretty
That's
smart
the
dude for the most part, and I can't
couldn't
even
even
answer no
figure it
shit
out,
like that.
right?
Yeah, that's some dumb shit. Because I like answers to shit, bro, and it's just like I don't get it
Right.
because it's just like it's some emotional
Yeah.
shit going
It,
on.
it,
That's
it
all.
it stopped you in your tracks, though, doesn't it? Just the thought of it.
Yeah, I
It's
don't get it either, bro. I'm
like
not worried
why
about
are
nobody
you
else's
doing
money,
it?
bro. Like, fuck
Yeah,
is
like
that gonna do for
why?
me?
Yeah, like why are you worried about it, man?
Fucking dummies. Just like I'm just happy to be friends with motherfuckers that got more money than me. But I'm
Right.
not. I don't care about.
Exactly.
You can't. I'm not worried about none of that other shit.
I was like, damn, I know a lot of rippers. Like, that's pretty cool, man.
Yeah,
Like
man.
I
Like
ain't
some and there's some good motherfuckers too. Like they be straight. They good people, man. So it's like, and I'm
exactly.
not worried about what they can do or what they doing with their shit. Just
Well,
let them do
nobody
what
got
they do. Let me do
any
what I do.
pointed interest, man.
Yeah, it ain't
Right?
helping me, bro.
Like nobody has any pointed interest in the situation. You
Exactly.
know what I'm saying? People are
Exactly.
just out here just trying to figure it out and make it happen. Right?
Yep.
In most cases.
Most
That's
of us, yeah, most of us for
yeah.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what it's about, and that's what at least what I thought it was about. But then you had all this nonsense go down, and we just gonna go on ahead and shut that shit the fuck down. Like this is
Yeah.
the end of the nonsense, basically. This is what this stream here is. So the next time you see it, you shut it down. You be like, hey man, we
Word.
just not tolerating that nonsense here no more. We're only accepting value add behavior. That's all. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's gonna keep the community top notch. That's going to allow people that are new to be comfortable to reach out to you wherever they may be, right? Without concern about getting accosted because some schmuck is being themselves. That ain't helping nobody. That ain't pumping our bags. That's what we should all be focused on, right? Doing the right thing because we have a sole mission, and that's to change the world. It ain't to fight each other or worry about how somebody else is spending their money or whatever it is you worried about. That's your problem. That ain't a community problem. Don't make it one when it ain't one.
Right.
You understand? So
Yeah.
do as you're
Whatever they do with
told.
their money, they do with their money. That's for
Well,
sure.
here's the thing, bro. Here's the thing, right? There comes a point in time where people got to do what they told.
Yeah.
Because when you're trespassing lines of privacy, fucking up. And this is what's going on, right? You got people thinking. Now, of course, nobody should be out there telling people what they're doing with their money, in my opinion, but they can do whatever they want because it's
Right.
their money, right? And that's the whole point. So, if somebody decides to do something that you think is tasteless, well, good for you.
Mhm.
No, I get it. I feel you. But, it ain't my business. It ain't yours. You making it bad for everybody else. We had somebody that was gonna do something for the community,
We said
and they
Bill
decided
Bell.
and they decided not to. They
Crazy.
decided not to because of the clowns in the community.
It's crazy,
That's
man.
something to think about. That's something to think about because you don't know who that would have onboarded. You don't know. And now we'll never fucking know. And this is the kind of behavior we as a community can only police. Because it's not about telling people what to do or how to live. It's about saying, hey, man, you ain't fucking part of this community with that goddamn attitude. Get the fuck out of here. We're not accepting that. Period. That's what it's about.
Right.
Because if we want a better life, we have to demand it. It isn't given. And that's the whole point people need to understand. Closed mouths do not get fed. folks. Right? They don't get fed. And this is the whole point. Right? This is why a lot of people get nowhere in life because they're too busy blaming others instead of just doing and trying to figure it out. Because there is no how-to book here. You gotta figure it out. Right? I mean, I never got one. If there is one, let me know. Right?
It's
Because
no
I ain't
book,
talking.
but
Yeah, there ain't no
yeah,
book.
they ain't no book. But you know, it's crazy because we went through different hard times too. You know what I mean? So we had to learn. We
I
had to
mean,
learn
of
different,
course,
man.
bro. But here's the
And
thing:
quicker.
it be the ones that profess to know
Mm-hmm.
that do not. Right? And those are the ones that are causing the problems. Right? And this is why we can't have it, bro. It's just real simple. Like we're not gonna have it, and we're not gonna have it. So you can either be a value add member, or you can get the fuck going. And that's not even a harsh. That's not even like a threat or nothing. That's completely logical. Completely logical. So you make the choice. You either want to not get slapped to death online, right? Like that shit would look crazy, right? Like just getting shitted on publicly online is not a good look. Not a good look. Why would you do that? Why would you let everybody know you a commie? Why would you do that? I don't know. Right?
Maybe they don't
So
even know that they're
well, they
one.
gonna find out. They gonna sure as hell find out because I'm gonna let them know. Right? Because that ain't got shit to do with me. Your behavior ain't got nothing to do with me.
Or
But
they
when you
checking
ain't
it.
adding, yeah,
Maybe
when
they
you ain't
don't know.
adding,
Like
hey
they don't
man,
know, but they being checked about it. So straighten
yeah,
up,
when
fly
when
right.
you ain't adding value to the community, we gonna let you know because it ain't about nothing else. I mean, look at this, yo. You got people that could be earning 100%, 85% daily, and they rather talk shit. What? You don't got nothing better to do, bro? Read a book. It's
I
kind of
like
crazy,
books.
man.
I like
I mean,
books.
there's a whole lot,
Yeah.
right? A whole lot of other things that could be done, but that's just one of the many.
Man, there's
you
so much
know,
shit going on in the world, man. It's just like
yeah,
there's so
like,
much other shit you can worry about.
and that's the point, bro. Like, we gonna see if you're gonna cause drama, we're gonna force you to add value. We're not gonna have it because it just looks bad and it doesn't bring anything to the community. It doesn't.
Right.
This isn't like bad publicity. This is just people looking on saying, "Ew, I don't want to fucking talk to those people. They're disgusting." Like that's what's happening. That's not the same as what's supposed to be happening. That's not adding value. So you got to be clear on that. I mean, how dare you say you want to pump bags, but that's the shit you're doing. It's fucking comical, man.
No, it's
Like you're a
crazy.
complete fool doing that. Like ain't nobody buying that. Nobody's buying that. I mean, that's crazy. All right, so I just updated these charts right now. The close for tonight at 7 p.m., which is the 000. Oh no, actually, is it 7 p.m. now? Or is it 8 p.m. now? I think it's 8 p.m. now because I think we went back in time. I don't remember. So now we gotta wait and see until tomorrow. I think we are back at 8 p.m. rollover because we were at 7. So now we should probably be 8 p.m. So $5.19 per million hedron. Hey, that math settles itself. I don't even gotta say nothing. I mean, we're eventually gonna add hedron to this because you already seen it. I mean, somebody else. So there was somebody literally selling 3 billion clips of hedron just like every minute or two or something like that, pushing the price all the way down. Let me get the link from my other tab. Yo, that thing went all up in their face. I mean, it looked crazy, bro. I was like, and of course, they're probably still selling. We're gonna see right now. Let us see. Make sure we got the right one popping up here. Yes, we do. So yeah, this person sold 3 billion clips. I don't know how long they were selling. I had just gotten home, so I was looking and I seen this fool just doing 3,000, or 3 billion, 3 billion, 3 billion. And the next thing you know, this flurry of orders comes in and just rips his face off. Yo, that's the kind of shit that happens in futures markets. People think they're out
Right.
there being cute, selling the whole, and all they're doing is screwing themselves. I mean, look at this, bro. Why the hell would you sell $46,000 of one thing at one time? Like, yo, you're gonna fuck the price up. You're gonna take a hit. You're gonna take a hit. Doesn't matter what it is. You probably took a $300 hit.
Greed.
I mean, we're talking about 10 billion of one thing. That's gonna hit the percent. That's gonna hit it percentage wise.
They don't
It's just
care, bro.
gonna
They don't care
do it.
about that.
It's crazy, bro. You giving up so much money, man. You crazy. Look at $103,000 one hit. That shit went
That's
from
crazy.
4.9 to 4.6. You gonna tell me they don't care? Nah, they stupid, bro. They are fucking stupid. I literally wrote something about this. It's called People That Do Not Like Themselves. This is what these people are. Now, if you in a hurry, you ain't got no choice. I got it, man. I get it. You don't got a lot of ETH. This is money you got to get. I hear you.
Yeah.
But think before you act. Think before
That's,
you act.
I just said that. We said that earlier. The patience, bro. Like the impulsiveness. Like it's like, nah, I'm gonna get it now while like I could get it. And it's just all right. Well,
27. I mean, this is 28 billion units of one item. You think it wasn't gonna do something to the price? It just had traded at 49. Of course it's gonna collapse, bro. Of course. Of course it's gonna take a 8% drop. Why would it not?
Right.
Like, why would it not?
Imagine they held.
Imagine if they just gave it 2 more days.
Right, exactly.
Literally. I mean, it's just like people got to understand that this is not smart. I mean, you go from 496 to selling only 17,000 and it dropping to 48.45. I mean, look, it's not about liquidity. It's about understanding what the market is. It's dumb to hurt yourself just because a market can't do something. That's completely moronic, especially when gas is so cheap at this point in time that there's zero reason to not do multiple transactions. So, yeah. Look at this. This is crazy. Just no self-love. All right, this is what that is. Because people, the dude was selling, and what happened? Whoop! Right up his back. Right up his backside, bro. It didn't even matter. What time was that? That was at 6, so I was too far back. Let me see. No, I don't think this is. Okay, it'll let us go back. That looks like. Take a little while, though. Let me get further down on the chart. 45. We getting there. 3 billion. Boom. Here you go. 3 billion. Damn, seconds apart. What a moron. So yeah, this guy was just pushing the price down, pushing it down. I guess I don't know if he was trying to affect the close or what, but it just didn't make any sense. It could have been a bot. Who knows? But they were pushing the price down, and then they weren't. And that's how the cookie crumbled on that one, and that's why you gotta just.
There's gonna be a lot of those, I feel.
Oh hell yeah! When post chain comes out, bro, and that market goes live, you're gonna see nothing but that. That's gonna be volatility as a function of people that don't know what they're doing, figuring it out. Because
man, I tell my people, man, I'm like, yo, you gotta participate. That's the only way you're gonna learn this shit for real.
Yeah, you're not gonna know.
Bump your head, make mistakes. It's cool.
Yeah, but that's the thing, people. And look, I don't know where this idea came from because I don't get it. But people think they're just supposed to know. I don't know.
Nah,
how.
no way they fucking think that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yo, for real, people think they're just supposed to know how. Some reason, I don't know what that reason is, but some people really think they're just supposed to know. I don't know why. I don't know what makes people think that, but you can't know something that you have not learned.
Right.
So maybe try learning it first. So let's talk about this trust. Go ahead.
No, I was saying I was talking to my homie earlier, And I was telling him, and I was just like basically telling him that, like in order for you to really, really, really like understand what's going on, you really just got to participate, regardless of how you feel about crypto or anything like that. Wherever you are in it, whether you're NFTs or whatever, as long as you participate. And I'm talking to our people, you know what I mean? Like you gotta get in it just to get in it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Where you at doesn't matter, but being in it is the most important thing at this point.
Yep.
You know what I
So
mean?
this is the bottom right here. This was the
Yeah.
bottom. Anyway, go ahead. My bad.
No, yeah, you could.
But yeah, no, you're right. Like
Yeah,
I didn't learn this by not participating. I wasn't born knowing any of this shit.
right.
Like that's important.
Yeah, like I think that's like one of the top things. Participating in this shit. Like,
Right.
I don't try to get on as much, the live streams as much, but I definitely make sure I'm on Twitter, make sure I'm listening to you guys, and I'm tapping in whenever I can. That is important. And that's participating. You know what I mean? That's part of participating. So,
Yeah, it is.
you know,
Because you can't figure out where you fit in if you're not even following along.
exactly. And and
Right.
and and this part of crypto hasn't grown for my age, at least. You know what I mean? And my demographic,
Right.
it ain't get to that
Right.
point yet. And I want to be
Nah, it
able to get,
hasn't.
yeah. So, but I know I'm going to be one of the leaders, and I'm just sitting back and I'm learning. I'm taking in as much information I can from the people that I know is giving out good information and being truthful and being honorable with this shit. You feel me? Because
Hmm.
some of us ain't in it for the same reasons.
Right.
So
Right.
I want to make sure I keep solid people around me that's in this shit for the right reasons. At the end of the day, because this shit is gonna keep growing, and
100%.
I'm an OG in this shit, regardless of how anybody feel about it. Like I've been here for a while, I just don't say much, and what I mean, I'm learning. You know what I mean? So that's the most important thing. If this is something that can get clipped to get to go to somebody that can understand what's being said here, it's that's all I can say. Participate
Right.
in this and keep it moving.
Put in your time, man. That's the only way. I mean, I wish, I wish I would have just bought Bitcoin, forgot I had it, and just realized I had it today. Like I wouldn't have to do
Yeah,
nothing. But I didn't do that. I sold it like a schmuck. So now I'm making it my business to help people understand the right way to play the game. It's
yeah.
not the quick money.
Nope.
Not the quick money. I mean, look at this.
That shit don't work, man.
$118,000 in one shot.
Jesus.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
And to some people, that's
So,
not a lot of money. You know what I mean? But
oh,
to
that's
a
nothing
lot
to
of
a lot
people,
of
that's a
people.
lot. Yeah, but
Yeah,
to a lot of
that's
people,
a lot
that
of money for
is.
me. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a lot
that's
of
what I'm
money for
saying.
me.
Like nobody really
Yeah.
wants to lose that. Yeah, not one shot, bro.
Nah.
Maybe in a year times,
Right.
slowly go away. Maybe you ate off
And
of that a little bit.
right, but in the same vein, right? If you hit the bid with this kind of size, guess what? You're making the price jump. It was just 45. That motherfucker could
Yeah,
have went in with 10,000. Costs
true.
nothing right now to get these transactions done,
That's
and
true.
not made the price go this hard against him because this market is not that liquid, folks. It's only 6.2 million on the books. That's it,
They trying to violate the price, bro.
right? And they can get away with it if they can. It don't
Yeah.
cost nothing. I
Yeah.
mean, you saw it. You saw me 3 billion, 3 billion, 3 billion, 3 billion. Dude was just hitting it 3 billion every time,
Mm.
right? And this is a great brand. Thank you for the super chat, brother. I appreciate the $3.69, man. Hope you had a good time in Vegas. And this is very true. You have to understand what you're doing when you're taking profits, because if you don't, you might miss out on the 10,000x or multiple X's. Few hundred. A lot of people missed out on not buying when I told them to. Personal friends, they haven't seen that 200x that I saw. They could have been riding the wave with me. They could have been doing all the things that I just did with me because they are all on Wall Street like me. But
Right.
they decided to think that they knew fucking better. And now they're going to get left behind. So for the few that decided to listen, the rest, they're getting left behind. And that's okay. We all make our decisions. You can't force people to do anything. And that's the most important lesson I give away in regards to onboarding. You can't force people to want to learn anything. You can't.
Nah, you really can't.
You can't. I mean, I was having a conversation with some guy the other day, and this motherfucker really thinks he understands Hex, and he don't understand shit. You know what I'm saying? Like nothing at all, bro. It was crazy.
Yeah.
And you know, speaking with this confidence, and it's just complete moron.
So
Can't have a
again, it
conversation with
goes
like
back.
people like
It's
that.
going back to making sure that they think they right, because there's no point arguing with a fool, because from a distance you
Exactly.
can't tell who's who, right?
Pointless. Exactly. It is so pointless. And this is exactly right. Saw all your Bitcoin at $12. Thought you were smart, didn't you? I know. I did too. Yeah. Yeah. Well, there you go. Imagine selling crypto early, unless you must. If you must, there's nothing wrong with that, because that's the whole point of it. But if you don't really have to, you probably shouldn't. You know what I mean? Really think about the long game, right? I mean, look at this Hedron. Nobody thought this thing was gonna do this good in the first few days, and look at where it's at. Probably, I don't know, what was that? Probably a 9x or something. Let's see here
Yeah,
from
just about,
below.
yeah.
Looks like about right. Oh no, I didn't grab the bottom. Hold on. All right. Yep. About 8x, so 8, 9x. It's fine. So, that's not bad for an airdrop. And
Nah,
it's
not
only
at all.
been a week, 2 weeks.
Shit is a
So,
baby.
yeah. And to think people are just getting rid of it like they used to get rid of Hex in the early days. It's kind of crazy, no?
But it's kind of scary to me too, that we get this while we wait.
Right.
Something to
Right.
keep us
Think about.
busy. So it's kind of scary, because it's something, and it's not a very, you got to be in this, understand it. So if you're not really in this, you're not kind of understanding it. This is going to be like rocket science if you don't understand Hex.
Yes. Yeah.
So
Yeah. Because the whole
we I
point
think
of
we got
this
some
is
time on our hands.
yep. The whole point of this is to understand that you can collateralize Hex, because Hex is the premier asset,
There you go. That's
right?
the bottom line.
This is to treat Hex like what it is.
Mm-hmm.
The best thing on the planet in terms of financial asset.
Yeah.
This is what people on Wall Street would call high quality collateral. Meaning if you have this is just as good as having money. That's what Hex is. And I'm gonna personally make it my mission to take it there. I'm already on step 2.
They
You don't
gonna
know what's coming.
This
You're
shit
gonna
is
just
gonna
have
be
to deal with it.
crazy, man. It's
Yeah.
gonna be crazy.
Yep. Not an option. It's
Man.
just what it's gonna be. Because it's what it has to be. No choice. Seriously. No choice.
Yeah, not your keys, not your crypto.
Yeah. I mean, this is a great comment too, right? Silk Road was real big back in the day. Hundreds of BTC in the Silk Road account. And when the site got taken down, lost them all. Yup.
Yeah.
Thanks again, bro. Appreciate the love. Far out. You the man, bro. You are the man. This guy, he runs deep in the community. You guys really might not even know, but this guy is really the fire starter for a lot of things that are happening behind the scenes right now. So thank you, sir, for everything that you do as well.
Salute. Yeah, that's what's
Yeah,
up.
yeah. I mean, and again, this guy is just in the chat. He just watches Hex shit all day. He doesn't do nothing special, but he finds a way to add value. He finds a way to
Yeah,
add value. That's it.
yeah,
You can't ask for more than that. And this is
that's
all I'm
it.
saying. If you're out here and you're watching these fools act like fools, call them out on it. Tell them, yo, we don't accept that behavior here. We only want value add people here. We're not having this nonsense. We can't afford it. We want to pump our bags, not argue and bicker about bullshit. Send that fucking bullshit the fuck out of here. We ain't having it. We're just not having it. That's the kind of frame of mind you need to have. If you want to be number one, you make sure everybody else is number one too.
Right.
Otherwise, they're going to represent you. And I'll tell you what, those commie fucks don't represent me. Not in the slightest. Not in the slightest. And I promise you, it all stems from the same core group of schmucks. Because you see them always talking the same bullshit. So just call them out. Don't be shy. They're not special. None of
They
us
pissed
are.
you off. They done pissed you off.
Hey, man. We got shit
Yo,
to do, bro.
I know, bro.
We got shit to do.
Gotta clean
And it
house. You
ain't
do.
all this fucking inner bickering shit. I'm fucking shitting all over that. No, we don't got time for that.
Yeah, we gotta
You
cut
got a
it out,
problem?
though.
Yeah, you got a problem. How about it? Somebody else is spending their money? Go look at your fucking bank account. And worry about that first. Period. It's
That's what I
ridiculous.
got into this shit for. I don't know nobody else. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just crazy. I don't understand it either. So whatever. So if you're looking at this hedron, I mean they keep minting the hell out of it, right? 28.4 trillion minted so far. Price is a little down. You see people are exiting, trying to take profits. Where's the chart at right here? 4701. Might keep going sideways in this range. Might not. We'll see. Pretty early still in the chart's existence, so hard to really say. But probability is high that it stays at least above here, which is well, you can just say $3 for a million hedron, right? It's just in line with this top, or this top and this top. But it could just hit this moving average, which is let's see, 13, 21, 55-day moving average, which is a pretty significant moving average. It could easily just tap that and keep going. It just depends what the market feels like doing and how much people really feel like selling, because again, this is not a centralized exchange. So, it might never play out how you expect it to.
I'm telling you, they got excited when they saw the liquidity. When they saw the liquidity, it was like, oh yeah, this starts selling.
Yep, 100%. Look at this, 22,000 in one clip. I mean, come on, man, you could do better than that. And then they just came right back and fucking.
I understand, like, why not wait? Like you don't see, they're not watching the liquidity, or they don't care. They probably just don't care.
I guess, man. I think it's a mixture of not caring and ignorance. Because there's nothing wrong with selling. Sell, please, because people want to buy too, right? Like it's a you can't have one without the other. You need people to sell if you want people to buy. So it's a function that's required, and I don't think people realize that, right? Like you cannot have anything be bought if somebody is not selling it. I don't understand how that doesn't make sense to people. But that's literally how it fucking works. It's not just there for you to grab it. Like somebody has to want to give you it. That's called selling it to you. You're welcome. Jesus Christ. Let's see. I've been catching shit for so-called Mexicans. They have no idea you're making free. Yep. That's all it is, man. And it's all good, Haters will come in many forms, and that's all they're gonna be. Useless motherfuckers, and that's cool, bro. We're all here to add value in our own way, and all I'm doing is what I'm supposed to be doing. I suggest everybody do the same. And if infighting is your thing, exit. We don't need you here. We do not need your likes here.
And be vigilant. Be vigilant about the imposters, man. There's a lot of
hell yeah. There's a lot of fakes out here. Hell yeah. Whole lot of fakes. I mean, they're the ones, a lot of them are the ones causing this drama.
No, I know, bro. I didn't count it a couple. I had to kind of like give them a piece of my mind. Like, get up out of here with all that. Because that's not what, these be the people that just missed out and they trying to FUD and come, and just
bullshit.
Just be pussies, man.
Just straight bullshit, bro. Because then none of it is valid. I just literally showed people how it's not valid. You're buying B shares, your B shares are T shares next year, and next year we're talking about M shares. Who cares? Next.
You're lucky you understand what shares are.
Word. You're ahead of the game. You're ahead of 1 billion. You're ahead of 7 billion people. Literally.
Seriously.
Very critical.
I love the community regardless of anything. You know what I mean? Like,
well, we're talking about the bad actors. The community itself is outstanding. That's why I made my.
I just want to make sure we clear. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, 100%. I had to make it my business and let everybody know, hey, I'm talking about the ones that aren't adding value, not the ones that are. The ones that are, I salute you. Even if you're just making memes, I don't care. That's outstanding because people love memes. They love memes more than they love a 3-hour fucking stream. That's a fact. Memes took over the fucking world, bro. Everybody communicates through memes. You say, yo, I could have a conversation with gifs and memes
No, easily.
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 We've evolved the hieroglyphs at this point, and people don't even realize that.
That's insane when you think about it like that, though.
Hmm. That's
What's even
exactly what
more insane
emojis
is
are.
how we adapt to the computer so easily too.
Oh yeah, humans are okay. So why are humans around for so? Why is it that humans always get knocked down and they just get right back up again? Because they're resilient. They're literally meant to adapt to anything.
Yeah.
Designed for it. Like there's no other reason we're so dexterous. Like look at all the things we get put through, from tyranny of all sorts to all kinds of craziness,
Right.
and we're still standing strong. In fact, the population of humans keeps growing.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's the resiliency of the human biological form, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's so strong. It's hard to stop it from progressing. What's easy to stop is the ability of the mind to progress. And this is what we've been seeing for the past 2 years, right? It was all a line, right? That constant line. I mean, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Let's see what Kyler got to say here. Low key, the old heads fighting like high school kids was the only vibe killer in Vegas. Oh, wow. I didn't even know that was happening. Everything else was the best time. Why is it so hard to just DM someone and keep the convo private like adults? Yeah, I don't know, bro. I didn't even know that was happening. But yeah, man. It's real lame, bro. It's not a good look. It's not pumping our bags, and that's the shit I'm talking about. All that lame ass behavior, we got to shit on that. We cannot accept it. We
Right.
cannot accept it in this community. We just can't, because they are destroying what we've built throughout all this time
Making it look
and effort,
lame. Mm-hmm.
making it look lame. Yeah, we can't have that.
And then
We collectively
believe
got
you
to shut it
me,
down.
people are looking, man. People are definitely watching.
Oh yeah, they're looking.
They
Oh
waiting
yeah,
for us to fumble.
hold on. For those that don't know, people are definitely looking at us in a professional, high caliber capacity. So any fumble is being watched. Every fumble is being watched. Every fumble is being written. Everything is being written down. So while you're out here thinking nobody gives a fuck, this is an echo chamber, all this jazz that you keep hearing that. It's gonna take you very far, very, very far in life, very, very far. Because there ain't no echo chambers in this earth. Not sure how the fuck I found Hex if it really is an echo chamber. Doesn't even make sense. It's just the dumbest thing. You know what I'm saying? It just don't even make no sense. And these are the things you gotta really keep in mind. How does that make sense? It doesn't. You have
Nope.
to act with integrity. People are always watching. That's a fact.
It's
That's the
crazy.
one thing I really got really, really ingrained into my head from the military. And it's so true. Everybody's watching.
Mm-hmm.
Always.
I get
They're
that from
watching.
I got that from being from where I'm from automatically.
In the
Definitely gotta
streets,
know
people
your
is
environment.
always watching. Yeah, they
Yeah,
at
you
the
gotta know the
windows. They
environment.
just, yep.
Yeah.
They always watching. The streets is always watching. So you better believe corporate America is watching, because
Oh yeah, they got it. Yeah, different
you
type of
the
eye.
threat. Hmm.
Yeah,
You the threat.
shit
You
crazy.
now watching that stream, holding that hex, holding that pulse, holding that fucking pulse X, holding that hedron. You the threat now.
Yeah, you're part of the new.
You're the enemy. You're not an accomplice. Why do you think they're trying to enter the game in so many facets? They're trying to regulate the fuck out of crypto and they can't figure it out. It's hilarious. And this is
It's funny.
It's happening
Nah,
in
but
real
no,
time.
seriously though, do they not really understand? Because that shit kind of
They
scared me.
don't.
Are y'all really playing dumb, or y'all really like y'all trying to trick us? Like, what we doing here? Like, because I'm
They
always on
really
the
don't,
fence about shit, bro. I'm like, y'all not that dumb, are y'all? Or y'all like, are y'all
bro.
playing me? I'm confused. But I'm gonna just
They're
keep playing the laws. We're gonna just keep playing the law. I don't
yo.
fucking know.
It's so crazy. It's so crazy. Like, yo, it's interesting. We got what's this? A billion 50 Hedron borrowed. I think people are just playing with it. That's not really a lot of money. A billion Hedron. Let's see, what is that? Billion half is 6,000. Okay, so that's maybe let's take 30% off of this. 4,000 or so, right? See if we can find a billion. Okay, yeah, about 5,000 even. That's not too bad. Eh, there you go, $5,000 loan, around there about so far. A little bit more. And this is what the price is. Maybe the price. Maybe this is the value proposition for Hedron. The more you borrow, the higher price goes. Who knows? But did I not change this chart? I should have. Yeah, that's right.
You
Oh
just did
no, it's
these.
not. Yeah, no, I didn't change that one. I fucked that one up. Damn. Hold on. Let me make sure what happened here. Maybe it just didn't change right in the damn. Nope, didn't take. Anyway, we'll keep going. I'll just come back. Borrow some. Yeah, so going on up. I don't know if this is. I can't say if this is the value proposition for Hedron yet or not. That being the borrowing and all of that. It's hard to say because this is really just early days. So we gotta just sit back, watch, and see what's going on. The chart isn't even anything different. It's actually just a flat line. Um, Value is literally $300 different. Not even 200, like 89. So, or 289 Hedron different. So no biggie on that one. Nothing to update. I'll just fix it for posterity's sake later. But
Dolph is on the moon.
yeah, yeah. So if this is the value proposition for it or not, I'm not so sure yet. We'll see as the data keeps getting mature through time. That's the real data. That's a real way to know. Anything now is just pure speculation. Um, so this is the burnt sum. So we've had more hedron burnt, right, than borrowed so far. All right, that's pretty cool. Um, and for those that are wondering, the OA minted. Um, I think it was 13 trillion or so. Hedron? Can't remember the number. 13 trillion, I think, something like that. 13, 15 trillion. They minted, so that's what they did. And this is what's been burned so far, 2.3 trillion. Um, whether there's a lag effect here or not, hard to say. But over time, of course, this is going to affect the price of the Hedron coin because that's how it works. Burn rate. So what am I tracking here? I'm literally tracking the burn sum of the Hedron divided by the minted sum of the Hedron. And that's the actual burn rate because that's letting us know how every day uh, that sum form, right? This burnt sum is looking as a function of or a percentage of the total Hedron minted. So 8%, 8.81%. And this is that AMR percentage value. So once we hit 50% here, that means that the system is ready to pump rewards to some degree or another. That's basically what's that saying. Read the guide. Be sure to go there, check it out. Um, Understand the basics of this contract, what it's doing, what it's designed to do. Right? It's designed to do so many cool things within the Hex ecosystem. I mean, I can't stop thinking about all the different things you can do with this, and how you can just make this work for you, especially if you already have native stakes. Because what happens if this coin does go to a cent?
Mm,
I mean, damn,
that'd be beautiful.
that changes a lot of people's fucking lives in an instant.
Yeah, for
And let me
sure.
tell you something. I got that unit bias like a motherfucker. I can't see that happening. Like I understand why everybody was looking at me crazy when I found Hex. But I'm gonna tell you, I'm pretty sure I'm wrong by thinking that because my analysis tells me something different.
Mhm.
That's what it's doing. Shout out to you, my brother. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the super chat, man.
What's up, bro?
Yeah, just trying to keep them 100, man.
Yeah.
Just trying to keep it real, because this is what's going on, right? This is what the data is doing, and that's what we need to worry ourselves with. What's going on, right? How are these dollars and cents looking? Because we don't want to be these guys.
Word
No,
up.
sir. No, sir. We want to be on the right side of things. I mean, yo, look at this. Let's talk about this chart for a little bit because I'm probably never going to talk about it again. Penalty sum, right? So I'm literally tracking all the penalties paid out, right? So half of this going to state class, half of that going to the OA. So all of those penalties are being paid out, right? Now, this is where, if you're new, the additional yield is coming from in the system, right? The penalties. And they come in a couple of forms. Either you emergency end your stake early, or you're late to claim your stake. You get penalized either way because if you're late to end your stake, you're diluting the current share pool. And right now, our share pool is diluted by I think 30,000 T shares. I think it is 27,000 T shares for those that are curious. And there should be a cost to that because that's making our yield on a daily basis lower than it needs to be. Right, 30,000 T-shirts could be the difference between a 6 hex payout and a 5.95 hex payout. We won't know until the 30,000 T-shirts are released. Simple, because you don't know how much hex that's going to account for, and that's really going to determine, right, all of that other stuff. Because now, what if that was a few million hex? Right now, to get those T-shares back, they're going to need a shit ton of hex. Right, like they're gonna need a lot of hex because that T-shirt rate gonna jacket is going jack is going what is going ratchet up,
Yeah,
right? And
for
it's
sure.
almost at 21,100 already. 21,083 or 85 was the last I saw. So time is of the essence, and it's currently undervalued, right? Like the last time hex was below that sum line, I mean, it just got nasty real quick.
Yeah.
And what's going to happen when the chart replicates what it's already done here? Because that's all Hex does. See, people forgot. Hex is designed to just do the same thing over and over and over and over and over. Like Marshawn Lynch status right now. Like over and over and over. Like that's what's going to happen. It's only 2 years old. Like people need to go back and watch Richard Hart's streams on Hex and like early day stuff. Like Hex is literally designed to do the same thing over and over and over and over and over, ad infinitum. Like it's not designed to do anything different but go up and to the right. So all of this, forgetfulness, like, let me remind you. It's literally designed to do that and that alone. And that's important because when you wrap your head around that and you wrap your head around this chart, which is pretty complicated, I'm pretty sure, but this chart, I mean, only does one thing. Don't you forget it. Because what that means is that T share is always going up in value. Because guess what? That hex is just getting stacked on. And ultimately, there's going to be a trampoline effect. Because that's just how physics works. You can't trap value for that long and it not just release itself. Like it just, yeah, it just don't work like that. Yeah, and this is a good comment. Thank you, brother. Legacy Finance pays penalties to bankers. Legacy Crypto pays it to miners. Hex pays penalties to stakers, which are the people supporting the price of the coin and the system and the network and how it works. That's a point, literally. So, reminder, let's see. You can add your HSIs into your Staker app via the address and stake info on your HSIs. Yeah, I don't know about all that. So, if those of you that use Staker app do, that's what's up. But I didn't do all that for Staker. But yeah, I'm, I think they're actually gonna. I saw a tweet from Steph earlier. Now I think about it, they're gonna upgrade the functionality within the app for claiming soon.
Okay.
So be on the lookout for that. Look at his Twitter if you haven't, so you can see the exact message that he's sending, the interaction, so you can get the context. This is important for you if you use Staker to stake. By the time I got to them and figured out what was going on, I had already had like all my stakes, so I just never was really a Staker app user because I just never really got the opportunity to use it. So,
Gotcha. Yeah.
um, yeah, it was just I was already locked in.
Yeah.
So, just make sure
I
you
think.
follow up with the people putting out the information.
Yeah.
What's up?
I think it's all gonna fall right into place, man. You know.
Oh hell
It's,
yeah!
yeah.
I ain't
It's
worried
all
about
gonna
that.
fall right
Yeah,
into
them
place.
guys over there are 100% professional, of
Yeah. They
course.
doing their thing. They doing their
They
thing.
doing their fucking thing. Yeah, shout out to Steph, Fireman, and Kareem. They doing 100% gangster shit over there. I
Word.
mean, them guys are trying to be that literal funnel for Hex in your phone, a secure funnel, which isn't hard to
Right.
do. It's hard to
Very
do. It's
difficult.
not
Yeah.
easy,
Very difficult.
because phones are, in a lot of ways, a lot of traps, and easily caught on a phone. So you gotta be careful. You gotta really understand what those guys are doing, so you can wrap your head around the the critical aspect of what they're doing with providing Gnosis Safe as the tool, the medium to access your crypto. Right? I mean, it's like having vaults
It's
in hand.
complex. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So please understand that I use the front end version of that. That's what I use, or the back end version. I don't use the
Okay.
phone because I just really appreciate the technology behind it. So I prefer to use the back end, but I also use the front end to view the work, right? Just like everybody else.
Right.
But understand the mission is going to take time. Them guys probably wasn't ready for it because I wasn't even ready for it. I wasn't looking at it, and they're busy doing other things. So you just gotta be patient and go through the manual process for claiming your HSIs, or for claiming your native stake, your hedron from your native stakes in the meantime. All that is you have an option to monitor your HSI stakes and STAKER.APP, which is really cool. There you go. So that's what that was.
Yeah. I mean, if you sit back and you be
Okay.
patient, you can see what's going
So
on.
yeah, yep, exactly. So shout out to answer your questions. I used to do these things called chart set videos. I don't really do them anymore because there's too many damn charts. But I'm gonna start writing articles on them and shit.
Oh
Just
shit.
have them out
Yo,
there so people can like read up on it. You good, bro?
my fault, bro. I gotta go
You good?
cook.
You good?
Yeah.
You good? You good?
Talk to you though.
So you good? You good, my dude? I holler at you. Hit me on the phone later, bro.
I got you, bro. Peace,
One.
everyone.
So yeah, so that's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna like write articles and shit to like make it readable, not just me talking on a stream, because that just isn't always conducive to quick learning. So I'll be doing that. Um, there you go. So Staker through Gnosis and Hedron. Mr. Feeder has a great video. So if you're not familiar with Feeder, David Feeder, let me get you familiar. Let's find his uh, YouTube channel. Link in there. He is going to have all the goods. Yes, he is. Let's see. Here we go. How to mint or claim your Hedron using STAKER.APP. All right. There's my man Feeder with the hard body work, doing it. And this is what I'm talking about. This guy barely streams, has 12 videos on his YouTube. But guess what? All of them have 1,000+ views because they're value add. Well, except for one, but most of them do because they're value add. Right? And that's the point. It's not about acting like you got to do a billion things. It's about doing the right thing. Or, well, that's it. What's up, brother? How you doing? And that's all it is. It ain't much else. You know, just don't make it harder than what it needs to be. You buy a crypto, you hold it for a long time, you get rich. That's it. You keep working for the first few years till you really hit those numbers that makes you comfortable enough to not have to continuously work. That's all. No more, no less. Don't make it rocket science. You gotta really take it easy and not put yourself in a precarious position where you're having to constantly be selling your crypto, right? Because that sucks, right? Imagine the guy that was selling crypto down here, 43, 42. I mean, damn. It literally trampolined on him, in minutes. What if he would have just waited a little bit longer? He could have got 13% more for his money, right? So those are the kinds of things you got to keep in mind as you're going through this game, just figure it out, get with it. Just take your time, learn the game, put in the work. You ain't going to get rich by having somebody else tell you what to do. So, with that, I'm going to say good night. It's been a pleasure as always. Thank you for all the super chats and the love. Just remember, put in the effort, call out those that do not add value. We don't need them in this community. We need to get rid of them. That's what we need to do. So let's make sure that we start sweeping the dust out the crib, not under the rug. Kick them out. We don't need them in here. Because they're not adding any value, then they got to go. Add value or be gone. It's got to end. Let's make it good. Let's make it great. We don't need this nonsense. So thank you guys for the time again. Thank you for listening. I will keep on working hard to pump our bags, and I hope everybody else does as well. And also, next week, how cryptos work. It's going to be lit. Make sure to tell your friends, because everybody going to need to tune in. Peace. Right? The reality is that I want to be rich as fuck. There's only one way to be rich as fuck. That's by sitting on your ass the longest.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
That's the secret. The Godwell told you. Richard done told you. I done told you. Kareem done told you. Maddie done told you. Everybody done told you. Everybody done told you. Shit, motherfuckers still acting like they don't know. Appreciate that.
Like this. Yeah.
I appreciate that.
100% safe. There's plenty of games left.
Valiant done told you. Yo, everybody said it. I mean, hey, you know what it is, man? Everybody done told you. Y'all deep, everybody.